Na na, yeah. And an empty heart. But it's never enough. Na na. Not the only, yeah. Na na, baby. I know the words, I promise. Some of us, we dance in the middle. Oh, it's so low. Yeah. Hold on. Hold on. That's why we dance with the devil. The world's so cold. The highway to heaven. Hold on. Hold on. Again time. Oh, no, yeah. Don't pay your walk while we dance with the devil. So cold. Highway to heaven. Hold on. Hold on. Pay your walk while we dance with the devil. Dun, dun, dun. Wait, I want something more like blah. Do you know what I mean? What's more blah? What's a blah thing? Like this. Like a blah. Do you get me? Can anyone hear me over this music? I have no idea. Whatever. I have a whole stream for you to hear me. I don't need attention all the time, okay? I don't need to be constantly the center of attention 24/7. Only one. I don't need anyone. I swear. I don't care. It's just Torty. Go fuck yourself. This time. Shamanamana. Am I ruining the song? It's okay. I heard that no one likes this anyway. So, oh shit, the time is right now. It's so different. Hi everyone, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? What's up? Good morning. Hello. Sorry, I was just vibing out so hot. I didn't even realize the timer ran down. That's crazy. That's so unlike me to run down the timer and go beyond the timer and not start at 4 o'clock. That's so unusual. I'm so sorry. That must have been really jarring for you guys actually that I was late. So sorry about that. It won't happen again. Don't look at me like that. Me, I guess. With that emoji. Is the emoji this one? This one. Hi everyone, how are you doing? What's up? Good morning. Alfredo added the song I actually wanted for once. You're acting like that's Alfredo's fault. Alfredo's literally a robot. It will do literally exactly as you tell it to do. So get better. Clearly you didn't want it that bad if you don't even remember what it's called properly, okay? So, thank you. Yes, !SR lets you cue any song you want. I always have the power to skip it though, so don't be weird about it. Anything over 7 minutes gives you sass, and it won't cue it. Anything, you can put a Spotify link, you can put a YouTube video link, I think. You can also write in the name of the song and the artist. It doesn't have to be in any particular format, and it doesn't have to be spelt correctly. Sometimes you can just put in the name. Sometimes you can put in the name wrong, and it will still know what you mean. But the more vague you are, the more of a gamble it is. And you can !remove to remove the song that it just added of yours, but that means you're a pussy if you do that. So I say commit. I say just commit to it and we'll see what happens is what it is. Anyway, welcome. How are you doing? What's up? Ugh, loyal Kana, really? What are we, sad? What are we, gonna go sit in a cafe and talk about our feelings? Ugh! I'm joking. It's fine. I'll skip it when it comes around. Sorry. Sorry, it's fine. Tom Mish as well. Ugh! Sorry. I really like them at one point, so I understand. I can empathize with people who do. Sorry. Rude. It was actually, yeah, it was really rude. So sorry. That's why I'm apologizing. That's why I'm apologizing so profusely. That's the reason why. Welcome in, everyone. Today we are talking about weirdest laws around the world. We're going to play a little game, and it's going to be a game of racism, which is always fun. Basically, I'm going to tell you a weird law, and you guys are going to tell me of a poll of finite options where you think the law is, where it's from. Some of them you might know. I've tried to pick ones that I had no idea about, so I'm hoping that like we're the same person and you don't have no idea about it either. Of course, I realize we're not the same person, whatever, but yeah, hopefully you don't know them. And yay. A tiny little announcement before we begin the show. Oh yeah, and then we're talking about people with like weird collections and stuff. Really obsessed people, really freaky weird shit. You're gonna really enjoy it. One guy built a castle. Like one guy was a postman, and he would like pick up a rock or something on his way back from or around his route, and then every day he would just like put that rock down somewhere, and he built an entire fucking palace over 33 years. That's insane. It's so cool. It's so pretty as well. It's so sick. It's amazing. It's weird, but it's so cool. I don't. Also, some other guy just filled his house with Santa Clauses. So there's that. There's two levels of things. There's using your power for good and for evil, basically, is what it is. And that's what we got today. Yay. Oh, we're also going to have a look at r/limerence. Same thing. What happens when your obsession is with people. Yay. But I feel really bad for people on r/limerence because a lot of the time they're not even talking about someone in particular. They're talking about themselves. They're just like, I'm the sort of person who gets obsessed with people. They're serially liminent. Liminent is a word I learned today. I didn't realize that the adjective form of limerence was limerent. I did not know that. If you don't know what limerence is, it's infatuation, basically. Otherwise known as true love if you work for it, god damn it! No, I'm joking, it's really bad. Really bad. In Denmark, there's a law in place that means you're allowed to beat the Swedish with sticks if the sea freezes and causes a land bridge. Because it happened once before and the Swedes tried to invade on foot. Yeah, fuck them Swedes. Yeah. But that's cool. How often does the sea freeze and cause a land bridge? And when? Approximately what time of the month? And where can I find a stick? Now you're speaking my language. That's something I would enjoy partaking in. I think it would be really, not to like beat up Swedish people. That's not what I'm saying. But imagine my Swedish friends, us. I'm in Denmark. Whatever. Fuck it. I'm Danish for this particular situation. Does it apply to tourists? Can I just come and do this? Anyway, and then we like run at each other. How long would the land bridge be? Like, are we marching for miles to meet each other in the middle? But I'm imagining like some sort of Sparta thing, like armies of 300 people just sprinting each other with sticks. You know, that's something I would want to do. That sounds great. Yes, please. Anyway, announcement before we begin. Something magical has happened. Something magical that I have no current evidence of easily to hand. I have finally, most of you are not going to care about this. It only really applies to me, but it's my stream. Fuck you. I'll do what I want. I have finally cleared out my storage unit. I have finally cleared out my storage unit, which means all of my costumes, this is how it relates to you, all of my costumes and all of my props and all of my big bag of crab-related memorabilia, etc., I now have again. Halo helmet, Millennia helmet, my didgeridoo full length and my pocket-sized didgeridoo. All of these things I now have again. And they're in the house. They're not like here, but they're in the house. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I threw away half my clothes too, but I found some cool boots. That part doesn't relate to you, but still in the house. Exactly. Ghostbot, hi, how are you doing? I heard Swedes are getting beaten up by sticks and I joined. What are the rules? That was exactly my question. What are the rules? For legal reasons, that was a joke. Oh, me too. Oh, 100% me too, yeah. I would never, because violence is bad and this is a crime, so, etc. I'm afraid of crabs. Oh, you really would have struggled on the crab stream then. We had a whole stream about crabs, and then I played crab game. No, not crab game. Crab souls. And then I dressed up as a crab. And it was bad. It was rough. It was not good. It was fun, but it was not a good crab costume. People thought I had chocolate smeared around my mouth. But if you looked really closely, it was like little crab claws. Just shit at makeup. So anyway, now I have a big box of crab stuff that I can't get rid of, because how could I get rid of that? What if I need to dress up as a crab in future? Do you know what I mean? Like, how am I gonna? I can't abandon Crabberry, so that just lives with me now. I also have a ghost, an Irishman, a peasant, Santa costume, a priest, and a reaper. I have all of these things, so prepare for. Oh, and a morph suit. Oh, and a strobe light, and a smoke machine, and a TENS unit. TENS unit comes back. The thing that shocks me. I don't like it. I'm not going to do it. You can't make me. It's not fun. Master Chief helmet? Master Chief helmet? Exactly. Exactly. So prepare for some stupid half jokes that don't really make sense in future. Physical jokes. Yay. Yang, thanks for the follow. Usually when people on the internet say, oh, I've got costumes, they mean like cosplays. I literally mean it's a sheet that I cut holes in and it's a ghost. Like, none of these things are good or sexy, but you know, not every time in your life do things have to be good and or sexy, okay? If we're constantly trying to be sexy people all the stupid, saucy, sexy people all the time, then we never have an opportunity to develop a personality. And I don't know if that's as important as being hot, but it's right up there. So, hey, sheets are sexy. It's where the sex happens. Oh, sorry. I should have said that a bit more like vaguely. Maybe I shouldn't have just. Anyway, I should have alluded to that joke. I'm just making notes for future. The fuck is this? If this doesn't get fun in 20 seconds, I'm skipping it. It has to get fun right now. Right. You had your chance. Spooky spy elevator. Then again, my skipping of songs doesn't mean your song is bad. It means it's not fit for current vibe. But vibe changes. So if we're at a different point in the stream and we wanted Spooky Spy Elevator, that would have slapped so hard. But here we are. Oh, God! Sorry, some loyal kind of Tom Mish appeared on my screen. Okay, we're back. Hanake, thanks for the follow. Thank you. Your headphones are nice. Thank you. They're Razer? No, they're not. Corsair, of course they are. They're really good Corsair headphones. They're really, really nice. They're open back and I'm sponsored. They're open back and they're my old ones are Razer. My old shit ones. No, I'm joking. They were really nice too. I'm also sponsored. They're really good as well. But Corsair, whoo, really good. So I really like them. That's why I use them. Anyway, okay, let's move on. So comes with mic. Also, I'm sick of Bluetooth things. These are wired. I'm gonna sneeze. False alarm. Okay, let's go. Let's do it. Okay, here's the first one in the game. I'm gonna give you a law. A law that may or may not be still technically true if not enforced. Okay? I'm gonna give you a law. And you, of a list of options, which will appear here, you are going to tell me which country you think this law is from. Or okay, some of them aren't necessarily like laws, some of them are absences of law. This first one is the absence of a law, but still. Okay, where in the world, and I know there's a couple places, but of these options, where in the world is it legal to marry your first cousin? Ooh, have a think about it. Have a think about it. Is it 1, the UK, 2, the US, 3, Italy, 4, France, or 5, Japan? Where is it legal to marry your first cousin? I'm just checking that it is actually only one of these options and not multiple. All of the above. I really hope. Oh, bollocks! Oh my god, wait! Wait, what? Okay, well, this is a fun one. Countrywide? No, not countrywide, just places. When I say US, I never mean specific states because I don't know what the specific states are. The fact that any part of your country allows it is enough. Okay, get your shit together. Oh, but Perry, we're lots of different countries all linked together. Fuck you, so are we, Wales and Scotland. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. If they can shag sheeps in Wales, I count that as that being a UK thing. Like, not a me thing, but are you marrying your first cousin? No, I didn't think so, okay? All of this needs to end. Worku, thank you so. I keep saying Worku because that's how my TTS says it. Worku, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate that. For 12 months, 4 more months, 32 months in total. 4 more months, and it'll be 3 years. Oh God, don't say that. Thank you so much. All right. You guys are saying the US. Do you know there was only arguably one wrong answer on that because I fucked up and Lord Lemon Squeeze, thanks for the follow. No, this was all intention. This is all intentional just to kick us off. Okay. Actually, you've fallen into my carefully crafted trap. All of these places, it is legal, completely legal, no restriction whatsoever, to marry your first cousin, except some states in the US don't allow it, which is weird. This is the only time on this entire list, this is the only time that the US is going to be slightly more sensible, though less freedom. I will say. Less freedom. But the US will be slightly more sensible than other European countries. The only time on this list, but yeah, no, completely legal. You can shag your first cousin if you want to. In the UK, France, Italy, Japan. The fuck was that? Oh, I love it that you guys cue the music and not me. Land of the free and you can't even marry your cousin. It was really good timing, actually. It was really good timing, yeah. Good job. Good job, whoever that was. Some countries, it's over 25% of marriages. That's weird. That's really weird, yeah. That's gross, actually, I would say. But maybe if it was, like, normal to marry your cousin, then it wouldn't be, like, weird. Is this like a... I don't know what genre this is. I want to say trap, but something in me says, the bass. The bass is quite trap.
It may be legal to do that with first cousins in the US, but in some states, they advocate it being extended to direct siblings, too.
I've read Wattpad stories like that, yeah. Thank you for the bits, yeah. There's a lot of, like, MXM biological full brother stuff on Wattpad. I didn't write it. I don't get it. Yeah. Then they're not close cousins though. Well, Genius, thank you for the leave. Is this like a trap R&B? I don't know. Fucking don't know what the song is. Bye. Dead. This is good. I like this. I like this. It's very confusing and distracting for me, and really bad as a stream song, but I like it. All right, here's your next law. You have to guess where it's from, and this time I promise it's only just the one country, probably. Anyway, let's go. The law is this: it is illegal to flush the toilet in some places after 10 p.m. Which country is this? Okay. Is it North Korea? Is it South Korea? Is it Cambodia? Is it Switzerland? Is it Belgium? Wait, no, Belgium. No one fucking knows what happens in Belgium. Is it, let's say, Germany? Oh, wait, but now you know it's not that one. It's not Germany. That's my helpful hint for you. Or is it Canada? Call it. It's illegal to flush the toilet after 10 p.m. Ah. You know someone who's married to her cousin? Ew, what? Ew. Me too. My aunt and uncle are first cousins. I don't want to talk about it. I don't. It doesn't matter, okay? That side of the family's real dumb. Sorry, I'm not allowed to say that. They are the dumb ones, though. Like, compared to the other cousins. Compared to me. But, like... I think it's because their parents are first cousins. I don't have evidence of that, though. But still... Are they okay? I hope they're not watching. Hey! Sorry. You're cool now. One of you is. I have two cousins on that side, and I only like one of them. Which one? Ooh! You'll never know. Guess. Argue amongst yourselves. A couple of cousins were married in my ex's family. British. Of course. Of course. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Yeah. Perry sowing the seeds of chaos. Well, I gotta get it all out now before Christmas. Do you know what I mean? It's building up to Christmas. We're a few months out of Christmas. So I've got to sow the seeds of discontent, start riling up the relatives. And that way, when it comes to Christmas Day, I can just sort of relax and, like, see it all unfold, basically. I saw someone marry her horse. Huh? They are packing there, to be fair. That's weird. Legally? That's weird. That's, like, what homophobes are really scared about. Do you know what I mean? What's next? It's that sort of thing. I hope that it wasn't legal, because otherwise the homophobes... Well, they wouldn't have been right, but I don't want any level of vindication. Do you know what I mean? Guys, being gay is not the same thing as fucking a horse. I promise. Because people aren't horses. And horses can't consent. Even if they appear to be really eager. Again, I've read that on Wattpad as well. Anyway, so... It's illegal to flush the toilet after 10 p.m. in 1, North Korea, 2, South Korea, 3, Cambodia, 4, Switzerland, 5, Germany, or 6, Canada. You guys are saying Switzerland. Ooh! You're torn. Is it North Korea? Where, you know, the shitting is regulated, it seems. Or is it Switzerland? Let's find out. Let's find out. Are you ready? Oh. Oh, this is so quiet. Sorry. Sorry. Okay, let's try that again. It is Switzerland! In Switzerland, in some places, if you flush the toilet after 10 p.m., a guy knocks around your house and is like, hey, you're disturbing the peace, what the fuck, man? And you get a warning. Or, if they're in a particularly bad mood, you get a fine. Oh dear, Switzerland. 10 p.m. is not that... But why? I don't know. I guess they have really loud plumbing. It's yeah, how loud are their toilets? I don't know.
As someone who is slightly focused on stream BC of multitasking, this conversation is absolutely spinning me with the buzzwords being thrown around left, right, and center. Haha. More meanders than the Efkin Mekong geography humor.
That was some good geography humor. Thank you. What flavor am I drinking? Today I'm drinking BBL because I don't have one. But I made it too delicate because my manager says it's their favorite flavor. But I pussied out. I pussied out on the amount of powder I put in it, so I can't really taste it, to be fair. It's meant to be like blueberry, lemon, something. It's fine so far. It's not blue. It's not chug juice, I'll tell you that for free. And it's certainly not lean. Okay, I'll just put like a little bit. Wow. What do you do when you have to go to the toilet after 10 p.m.? Yeah, you just sort of leave it there, is the thing. Or you just make sure to go... Well, if you go to bed early, you go to bed before. And then if you need to take a massive dump, you make sure you do it at 9:30 and not 10. Or you just have to sit with your consequences. I don't know. It feels like not a real law, but I keep looking it up and apparently it is. Maybe it's just not enforced. I couldn't say. Pretty sure it's an urban legend. It sounds like that, doesn't it? A lot of laws are like written down as laws, but no one ever does them. For example, in London, you can't handle a salmon suspiciously. That's the official phrasing. In some places, you a woman still needs her husband's permission to get like fake teeth. Like that's still a law. But no one's gonna try you for that. It's just people are lazy. Do you know how much time and effort and money it is to go through these things and change the laws? Do you know how many people you have to talk to change a law? Like in Finland, I think the bestiality is still legal because they just haven't like. I mean, obviously they're gonna arrest you, but but like technically, but it's just like. Handling a salmon suspiciously should be a crime. It depends on how you're handling it, right? It's weird. It's really weird. I want to say Denmark. Let me check. In Denmark, because when cars were new, or when there was like not a lot of traffic and stuff, kids would play out all the time. And there was an incident where a kid was underneath a car and they didn't notice. And the guy like drove. And I think the kid was okay, but I don't know specifically. But and now it's a written down law that you must check underneath your car for sleeping children before you drive off in Denmark. Technically it's a law. You have to, if you don't check for sleeping kids, you're committing a crime. You heard of that? Yeah. Obviously no one does it, and no one's gonna like watch you from the street and be like, he didn't check under his car before he drove off. But that's could be a cat too. It's actually probably not a bad practice, but I don't know. I don't want to be squatting every single day trying to like see what's under there. Do you know what I'm saying? I just think if the animal or the kid is stupid enough to be under there, they deserve to get their little toesies run over. Maybe not murdered though. So maybe that's the difference. All right, number 3. Are you ready? Are you ready? It is illegal. Oh, wait, no. Here's the new law. Companies, like places you work for, have to check your waistline. Check your waistline. And if it's over a certain amount, then they have to encourage you to lose weight. To encourage you to lose weight. Where is this? Where is this law? Is it Germany? Shake it. Shake it like a Polaroid picture. Is it South Korea? Is it Thailand? Is it Japan? Is it the UK? Or is it Sierra Leone? Pull it. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. It wouldn't really make sense in the UK, I guess. But then again, the UK in recent times has done a lot of things to reduce obesity. Do you want to know the biggest difference between a British Airways flight to San Diego and a American Airlines flight to San Diego? You could fit down the aisle. I can't get to my I couldn't get to my bidums in time. Sorry. We're not that good though. We still suck on that front, but still. But it's really like it's a noticeable difference. You guys are saying Japan? You are? Correct! Of course it's Japan. It's called the Metabo law, and it was introduced in 2008. Companies have to, I guess, measure people's waistlines. And then for men, if you're over 33.5 centimeters and over 35.4 centimeters for women, then they encourage you to do some weight loss. And if they don't do that, they get fined. So who's over that? Who would get a performance review from the company? You don't need to share. That doesn't seem like that much though. 33.5 centimeters? That doesn't seem like, that's not like, yeah, it doesn't sound like a lot. Ow. No, this isn't like a bendy one, so it's not gonna be super accurate. You just get fired. I don't know if the people actually have to lose the weight or if the companies just have to tell you. Yeah, like I'm 27-ish. Oh my god, I'm so close to getting a warning. Japan are crazy. Japan is so strange. The other day we hung out with a really good friend of Ollie's and her partner, Maya's boyfriend and people, who have just come back from living in Japan for a year. The girl is, I don't know, normal size, not overweight. She said she literally couldn't find any clothes for her, not even in plus size stores. She was like normal size, but she was bigger than Japan's plus size. She had to buy a new bra whenever she was in England again. Oh my god. Oh my god. Sorry, can't serve you. Too big. Too many ice creams. Do I mean inches? I'm pretty sure I meant centimeters. Wait, let me check. Japan Metabo law. Oh, wait. Inches. That makes sense. Okay. Inches, yeah. 85 centimeters for men and 90 for women. All right. Yeah. So it's not just people that, you know, had a couple cakes. It's like people who are actually overweight. That makes more sense. I thought Japan was just like really mean. You know, I thought they were just like really, I'm not fat, I'm big boned. Brian, thanks for the sub. Your waist is not 27 centimeters. I don't know what that means. I don't know if you're calling me fat or calling me a freak. A skinny bitch freak. Is that bad or is that big or small? I don't know. Is that high or low? I don't know. What's 27 centimeters? Calling me delusional. I did the tape measure with the I did the. You saw me do it. 27 centimeters is like my arm, but it's around. Yeah, I would say that's about my arm. Yeah, half of my arm does once, and then the other half. 27 centimeters is like a ruler. That's not my fucking arm then, is it? You guys need to get your story. Oh yeah, 27. Oh yeah. Actually, wait. Yeah, that's a good point. Maybe I meant inches. Why am I measuring my waist on stream? This is so weird, but I'm kind of curious now. All right, you guys give me your inches. Centimeters. Nana, thanks for the sub. Did I use inches? 27 centimeters is almost a foot. I don't... Wait, I lost my tape measure. I lost it. Ah! Did I mean... I meant inches. Wait. Yes. Inches. Yeah, that's a ruler. Yeah, I'm not a ruler. I read it wrong. Inches. Cool. Now that makes more sense. You guys were freaking out. I'm actually like 20 centimeters tall. I'm wider than I am tall. So that's what it is. The guy that came up with measuring. Oh yeah, that one guy that came up with measuring. Oh shit, so you are close to the limit. Wait a second! Okay, start again. If I'm 27 inches, give or take, the fat law in Japan in 2008, where companies have to like make you lose weight if you're over a certain amount, is 90 centimeters for women, which is 35 inches. So I'm about this, yeah. Well, that would be, okay, so let's say I'm like this, and then this would be what I'd have to be. How much more is that actually? Excuse me. But how much gram? I would have to be like this big. Yeah, honestly, that's just like that's like 2 sizes, and that's like if I just had a particularly like mac and cheese day. That's pretty much that's what it is. God damn, there's a lot of beers. I better get started. But that's not crazy. That's not fat. You know, that's not like for women especially. Sorry, it's a square. It's currently a square. Square people. You can do it the other way. You don't know how my tape measure works. Oh, better the other way. Well, you have this one at home? Shut the fuck up, bro. Now it's a triangle. You happy? But like that is not a big woman. That is a normal woman. That is like a... that is like... You see what I mean? That is like a normal-sized woman. You know? If a woman was triangular, this is a normal-sized woman. But she would get a warning at work, in her office. She would get a warning for being a fatty McFattison. She'd be like, woo! Better start hitting the gym, freak, is what she'd be told. She'd be written up for it. By law. Most women are not triangular, actually. I don't know about that. I don't think you've done enough research. They have a lower threshold to be considered overweight. Oh my gosh. I just feel like people need to chill, like have the pies, you know, I mean, it's not a big deal. Unless there are health concerns, blah, 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 stay fit, stay healthy, blah, 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 blah. But in general, chill out, man, Japan, Jesus. Chill out. Okay, here's another one. Here's your number 4. Number 4. Okay. In this law, in which country is this a law? It is illegal to have your donkey sleep in a bathtub. Illegal to have your donkey sleep in a bathtub. Just British things. Where is that a law? Is it Brazil? Is it Argentina? Is it the US? Is it the UK? Is it... fuck it, I'm just throwing Germany in everywhere. What if this one is Germany? I'm just trying to throw you off the scent. Or is it Cambodia? Where is it illegal to have your donkey sleep in a bathtub? I'm from Brazil, cheers. Just thought I'd shout you out. You donkey-loving bastards. Have you heard about the asteroid heading our way called... What does that say? I'm sorry, it's being obscured. 3 something Atlas. 3 Atlas. No. Comet 3I Atlas. It will reach its closest point to the sun around October 30th. Shit, are we gonna die? What is this? Hold on. Are we deaded? Hold on, I don't care about any of this. Well, I do, but currently, before I do anything else, I just want to know, is Comet 3-eye atlas going to kill us? No. Cool. Sick. Can move on then. Cool. Just so like we're all on the same page. Wabi, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, you guys are saying Argentina. Yeah, you know. Because Argentina, you sick fucks, you think Argentina is some kind of dusty desert donkey place, don't you? You think all they do in Argentina is sleep donkeys in bathtubs and kick up dirt. The kids play with sticks. That's what you think Argentina is, don't you? That's what you racist bastards think. You think they just go bada bada da da and then like walk around with sombreros and stuff. That's what you think Argentina is. I'll have you know. Sorry, what was the right answer? I'll have you know that the correct answer was the US. Obviously not in every state, but in Arizona, it is illegal to have your donkey sleep in a bathtub. The reason why is because if you cast your mind's eye back to 1924, it was a rainy Sunday. It was actually, it was raining a lot. And it flooded. And a farmer lost their precious donkey as it drifted away in a bathtub because it was flooding. And they were like, maybe don't put donkeys in bathtubs. That's the real story, give or take. Like, legitly, that's what happened. And they were like, okay, no donkeys in bathtubs. And they just haven't changed that. What is a donkey? Trying to remember how to do a donkey sound. Well, guys, what sound does a donkey make? Like a fucked up horse. X, thanks for the follow. Thank you. Like from Winnie the Pooh. So, there it is. An ass, if you will. Yeah. You know any Shakespeare? That's what it is. Yeah, there you go. Hey, the inhale makes it sound better. It's so true. Okay, hello. How are you doing? What's up? Good morning. You're French. That will be relevant, but later. We haven't actually discussed any French things. Yeah. Anyway, sup. Bulk, thanks for the sub. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Did you know that donkeys and dragons can have babies? I did, actually. There was a documentary I watched about it once. It was really interesting. I can't remember what the documentary was called. Yes! Oh, okay, yeah, I have that law written down. It is illegal in France, I'll have you guys know, to name your pig Napoleon. It actually legitly is. You can't name your pig Napoleon. I guess because a bunch of people were calling the pigs Napoleon, and then Napoleon, the guy, was like, the fuck, and then banned it. Probably that's what happened. So, yeah. It was a law in the 19th century, 1800s, if you're stupid, and you can be fined for it to this day. Thank you for the bits.
Megasel says, cheer, Chiku.
Thank you for the... Whoa, 1,000! Hold on. That's a lot of biddies. Joel's in chat. Oh my gosh, that's very generous of you. Thank you. 1,000! Woo! It's a lot of biddies. Someone's baller. Thank you. Was Orel just trolling or what? Or something. Something. Oh my god, he did it again!
Cheer 1,000.
Thank you for another 1,000 bits. That's very generous of you. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yay! Now I can afford more props. All of the props. Not so subtle burn there to the people who don't know what 19th century means. What, me saying 1800s for those of you who are stupid wasn't a subtle burn. It's a really old law. I don't think anyone is actually fining anyone for naming a pig Napoleon. If Elon Musk didn't get a fine for his kids' names, sorry, that's such an old joke. Oh my god, I'm so boring. But yeah, another fun fact about France, if you will. In France, wait. No. Spoilers. I can't tell you this one. Okay, next. Ooh. Okay. In which country is this a law? It is illegal to pretend to be a witch or a wizard. Ooh. Is it France? Is it Argentina? Is it Cambodia? We're going all around the world for this one. Is it South Korea? Is it the UK or is it the US? Where is it illegal to pretend to be a witch or a wizard? Quidditch players get fucked or imprisoned, I guess. 6 options. I know that's higher than you can count, but you gotta do your best. I'm trying to stretch you here. This is an excellent song, whoever cued this, by the way. Well, it's not. It's terrible, but it's really good for now. I appreciate it. Okay, you guys are saying it is a UK law. I see why you think that, except for one thing, you stupid fucks. For one thing. Where was Harry Potter? Wouldn't it really have interrupted filming? I'm joking. Not a single person would have, like... Not a single person would have punished this. I don't think anyone punishes this today. It's a hangover. It's a hangover from witch burning times. Is what it is. Oh, I guess, yeah, Hogwarts. No, that's not what I meant. First of all, Hogwarts is still in the UK. It's in Scotland. Okay? You widows, obviously. Second of all... Yeah, basically it's from witch burning times, so 1600s, right? And it's a little bit of a hangover, so it's one of those laws that people just kind of didn't, like, they forgot to change. Because obviously it's going to be a really big problem if you're going around burning bitches for being wizards, I guess. Was that the witch trials? Yeah, if you're burning people for being wizards, you can't just have people be like, ooh, tilly-doo, I cast a spell on you everywhere, because it gets really confusing. It's like, do we burn that one? Are they just like joking? I don't know. Like, kids, calm down. So they made it a law that would be illegal, and they never really got rid of it. But the question isn't what they did. The question is who? Who? And the answer is not the UK. No. It's once more the US. It's the US. It's Massachusetts. In Massachusetts, it is illegal to pretend to be a witch or a wizard. To be fair, the US did a lot of witch burning, like Salem and that. So you could have probably guessed. But, yeah. Classic Puritans. Exactly. That's exactly what it is. Massachusetts. Or as a YouTube video of a guy I watched who was talking about the history of that state pronounces it Massachusetts. I was pretending to be a witch. Yeah, pretending to be a witch is basically equivalent to pretending to be a terrorist. Exactly. It's like going into a town square and being like, I'm a witch, burn me, is the same thing as being in an airport and saying, I have a bomb! It's like, don't do that. So. A streamer did that once. Oh my god, I believe it. Who? Woo! It's a J. Cole song. I hate that so much. One time, someone posted a massive paragraph in chat that contained like 3 slurs for a bunch of different groups of people. And then when we didn't even time them out, we just deleted the message. We just deleted it. That's it, because, you know, I can be asked. Then they DM'd me and declared that they weren't ever going to come back to stream because it was too heavily policed and that actually it was song lyrics. First of all, why are you spamming a paragraph of song lyrics unrelated to everything? Why do those song lyrics contain slurs? And why are you upset that I'm gonna delete the message if it contains 3 slurs? What? Oh my gosh, thank you for another 1,000 bits. That's very, very generous. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Moyan, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs, you guys. That is very, very nice. That is a lot of biddies and a lot of subbies, and I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Yay. Everyone jols. The person who spins the most amount of jols in the next minute gets a prize. Is Cameron gonna get a camera lens now? Like, I don't know. Stop nodding. I can see you nodding from through the monitors. Maybe. We'll see. Lenses are, quite a lot, so. This stream is unwatchable. I'm not allowed to be racist. Whoa! Holy fuck my eyes. Nayrus, please. God, please. That's a bit intense. I think Nayrus wins. Just from the sheer blah of it. Good job. Spoilies, though. There's no prize, unfortunately. Spiral, thanks for the follow. And Italon, thanks for the follow as well. What's wrong with Joel? There's different levels of Joel, depending on your enthusiasm. So, enjoy. If you guys don't know what Joel is, just look at chat. They're spinning fishes.
Izot says, did you know that you have to turn your headlights on when it rains in Sweden? How am I supposed to know when it's raining in Sweden?
Nice. Thank you for the bits. Oh my gosh. You're Joelist. Yeah, if you don't know what Joel is, it's just the spinning fish. I don't know the background or the history of it. It's just a spinning fish. Don't overthink it. And don't be alarmed by lots of people in chat spamming the name Joel because it's just a fish. I guarantee you that not a single person in this chat knows why they're spamming this. I don't think anyone in chat... Does anyone in chat know what this means or why you're doing it? No, I didn't think so. So don't... So don't overthink it. Don't be alarmed because it ages you, okay? It's just because they're cool. They're little fish. Yeah, fish. Yeah, that's it. Because fish, that's all it is. Keep calm and chill. They give me joy. They give me joy too. I really enjoy them. And sometimes it's like, it expresses emotions that there isn't otherwise room to express. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, it's a unit of work. It was an already established thing when I showed up in the community. I just joined in. That's how everyone joels. I got it from Virtual Stream. I had never seen Joel before until I went into Virtual Stream, and I don't have like 7TV or BTTV or the emote apps enabled, so I couldn't see it. All I saw was a long list of people saying the name Joel in his chat, and I was like, the fuck is this? So do you know what I did? I just put the name Joel in chat. I still didn't even know what it meant. Everyone was saying Joel, so I was like, Joel! Yeah, this is how riots happen. Yeah, freaking sheeple. Trackmania mentioned. You're a sheep. I am, and I love it. No, we're not a sheep. We're a school. A school of fish. Because Joel. Tony, thank you for the sub. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Okay. Here's your fifth. I want to say fifth one. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your sixth one. In which country is it illegal to step on money? Step on money. If there's money on the floor, you're not allowed to step on it. You can get fined. Where is it illegal? Is it North Korea? Is it once again the US of A? Step on money. Is it the UK? Is it Thailand? Or is it Japan? Where is it illegal? Step on money. Wait, the poll's not... I thought the poll would come with me for some reason. I was just like, I'm gonna move it, but that didn't work. You want to make a joke about one particular country? Singapore. Singapore's crazy. The thing about Singapore, though, is I kind of get why they have the laws that they have. Like, I get why North Korea has all its laws as well. Like, I understand what they're doing. It's fucked, but I get why they're doing it, like, obviously. But Singapore, I kind of get behind a lot of them. Don't get me wrong, they're obsessed with it and they take it way too far. And also, I do, like, you know, I do think some freedom is quite good. But also, littering is very bad. Very bad. For instance, in Singapore, it is illegal to chew gum. It's more illegal to sell gum. You can get fined, you can get arrested, and if you are selling gum, you can get fined up to 100,000 Singaporean dollars, which is like 77,000 USD. Like, Singaporean dollars are not, they're the same as like euros or something. They're not. You think they don't have much value because you're racist, is what it is. They have a lot of value. Their currency is really good. I want to go to Singapore, yeah. Fuck gum. Yeah, it's nice. They don't have any gum on the street. But it also means you can't chew gum, so, you know, swinging the roundabouts. I think they do, they take it a little bit far. Also, can't you, like, get arrested? Do they have the death penalty? I don't know. My friend really freaked out at a party. Well, he didn't freak out. He was actually super cool with it. But he, was, like, staying very far away from a lot of people at this party that we were at one time because there were a few boys in the corner smoking weed. I was gonna say doing weed. I'm so uncool. Smoking weed. And he was just kind of like, because he's Singaporean and that's like prison. So he was like, ooh. Doing a weed. Exactly. Are you staring at me because you want me to buy your lens? Is that why you're staring at me? Through the cracks in my monitors? My intern. His desk board is mine. Can you stop that, please? It's really alarming. I'm trying to entertain. I'm trying to focus. He's injecting marijuana all up in his body. I know. This is your brain on leaf. Galactic, thanks for the follow. Thank you. Hey kids, are you doing the weed? Literally. Yeah. Marijuana. My parents call basil ganja because it makes pasta taste nice, and they're like, oh, I really enjoy ganja. They think that's funny. They've never smoked weed in their lives. I don't know. What? That's what I thought. Thank you. If you can hear the car alarm, that's really embarrassing for me. Could you hear the car alarm? It turned off at the exact same time that I screamed at it. I kind of feel like a wizard. No! Not in Massachusetts! I'm going to the US next week. But not to Massachusetts, so it's okay. Witch! Burner! Oh no. Okay, oh, sorry, yes, it is illegal to step on money. Where is it illegal? Is it North Korea, US, UK, Thailand, or Japan, you guys are saying? Ooh, you're not sure. Thailand, Japan, Thailand, Japan. Japan's very weird about weight, so they have very weird, very restrictive laws. That's why everyone's a skinny bitch in Japan. Because they shame them. I love this song. It is, in fact... Thailand. It's Thailand. In Thailand, you are not allowed to step on money because under the regime of whatever his name is, the current one, I forget his name. He has two names. It's weird. I don't know how to pronounce it. But under the regime of the new guy, the monarch, you're not allowed to step on the money because the money has his face on it and it's disrespectful. It's disrespectful. Thailand's really weird about that. About, like, you're not allowed to say anything bad about the government and stuff. It's not quite as bad as Vietnam, but it's similar. Yeah, you're not allowed to say... Yeah, you can go to jail for 15 years if you step on money. Maybe probably on purpose to, like, disgrace the monarch. Like, fuck you, king. But up to 15 years. Definitely you'll get fined if they catch you. Isn't that weird? I don't know who, like, has a hobby of it, though. I don't know how they would catch you unless someone's always paying attention, but... someone just has a hobby to just, like, step on dollar bills or whatever the currency is in Thailand. Yeah. Making a joke about the monarch in Thailand can get you executed. even if it was one of his counselors. 15 years is a very, very, very long time. Very long time. Okay, here's another one. Are you ready? Number 7. In what country is it illegal to use your phone in a bank? What country? Is it the UK? Is it the US? Is it South Korea? Is it Argentina? Or is it Brazil? What country is it illegal to use your phone in a bank? It's not Singapore, because otherwise that would have been on a poll, unless I'm really bad at this. Ça plane pour moi. Ça plane pour moi, 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 moi. Ooh. How many Brazilians have we got in? Show of hands. Wait, no. Don't do show of hands. Don't do show of hands, because you'll put ones in chat and then it will fuck up the poll. Wait. Okay, you guys are saying Brazil. You're saying Brazil. Now you can. How many Brazilians do we have in chat? Show of hands. For some reason, I couldn't fathom for the life of me, but I'm very happy about it. For some reason, like 20% of my audience is Brazilian. I don't know why. Welcome. But that's where we are. Show of hands. Woo! 1. Ah, okay. 2, 3, 4. Wait, are you guys just lying? Wait, I feel like a lot of you aren't. I feel like a lot of you, I know that you're not. Oh, but that's fun. Hello. So do you guys know about this one? I'm also Brazilian. Get out of here, you guys. Okay, I believe you, Dan, because you've done it in Portuguese. I've been learning how to speak Brazilian. That's not true. I've been learning how to make Brazilian sounding sounds. And apparently it's just like speaking backwards. Meow, João. Etc. Meow, João. Did I say speak Brazilian? I mean Portuguese. Meow. Is that like... That's how you just speak backwards. And then people who don't speak Portuguese will think you're speaking Portuguese. So, is this racism? No, this is real life. You guys are saying it's Brazil? It is in fact Brazil! Yes, it is! You are not allowed to use your phone in banks, which actually kind of makes sense because because then people could be listening. They could be listening in. Also, you could be planning robberies. Okay, it sounds insanely paranoid when I say it out loud. You could be planning robberies with all your friends. Maybe they just have do you guys have like a lot of bank robberies in Brazil? Is that just like a thing that you have a problem with? It's very specific. Oh, but thanks for the follow. You just said a bad word. My Portuguese is too good. I'm Brazilian. I've always used my phone in banks. Fuck! Let me fact check. Maybe you're committing crimes. To what extent is it illegal, if it is illegal, to use phone in bank Brazil? Google says. Google's not loading. Definitely connected to the internet though. Definitely. Lemon tree. You're gonna go to jail. Yeah. You're gonna go to jail. They're coming for you. Now that you've confessed that you use phones in banks in Brazil, you're yeah. Oh, it depends on where you are. Okay. So some states and some municipalities prohibit it or restrict it. So certain areas are not allowed your phone. Some say no banks whatsoever, but it's bank to bank and it's region to region. So not everywhere you can't use your phone. So there it is. If he makes a joke, he'll get arrested in Brazil. Hi, David! How are you doing? What's up? Hello. Is this behind blue eyes? You know what you did. Laws are more like suggestions here. Oh, good God. I'm sorry. Oh, no. Mike, how have you been? What's up? Okay. Here's your 8th one, I think. Where in the world is it illegal to wear blue jeans? Blue jeans, Levi's, etc. The standard Levi look. Where is it illegal? Have a little think about it, and I'll start the poll. No one Googled. It's really boring. Is it North Korea, Cambodia, Thailand, Vietnam, Singapore? I said it like there was another one coming, but there isn't. Where is it illegal to wear blue jeans? Blue jeans. I'd be fine. These are brown jeans. I got a little hole in them as of recent, which I'm really sad about because ow! Because I can't sew. So, North Sentinel Island. How could you possibly say? You just finished a world championship race. Can someone elevate a pitch? What's going on? Countries around the world have really weird laws. We're playing a game where I give you a weird law and you guess in which country it's illegal. Sometimes, most of the time, they're illegal just like on a technicality or in some regions, or they're like leftover laws that people just haven't changed yet, but no one really enforces them. But that's the game, and this is the current one. Vote in the poll by putting the number corresponding to the answer that you want in chat, as people are doing. What if I'm colorblind? Probably just don't wear jeans. Oh, I wouldn't risk it. I really wouldn't risk it. Cambodia, Thailand, and Vietnam probably make most of the blue jeans. But do they wear them themselves? Or are they corporate capitalist slaves to America? I don't know. I really don't know. You guys are saying North Korea? You are, of course, absolutely correct. Congratulations. You are absolutely correct. In North Korea, it is illegal to wear blue jeans because it's seen as a capitalist, thumb-sucking, dick-sucking TOS. Worshipping, sort of TOS to America. So don't I meant to say a symbol of Western capitalism is what I meant to say. It was a law that was started in the 1990s. It can lead to the confiscation of the jeans while you're wearing them. No, I'm joking. I don't know. They just come up to you with a pair of scissors and they strip them right off. I don't know. I have no idea. But something like that. Definitely confiscated. And your arrest. Interestingly, also North Korea. Here we go. Are you ready? Here's some more. Wait, I have something for this. My communist hat. Wait, North Korea is not communist. Is it? No. I'm thinking of something else. I'm thinking of Russia. Wait, Russia's not communist either. Are they? The only true communists are the Vietnamese. And I won't hear anything else about it. It's some kind of dictatorship. Anyway. So, they say that they are. Interesting. All right. Wow. North Korea. The fun thing about North Korea. Here's what else you can't do. In North Korea, there are only certain hairstyles you can have. There are only certain hairstyles. Oops, sorry. Let me show you. You probably already know about this. In North Korea, if you're a man, unless you're like an older man, your hair has to be at least or less than 5 centimeters. And there are only a set bunch of styles that you can actually have. For instance, here is a little chart of all of the... Oh, that's really little. That's not what I meant to do. Here is a little chart of all of the hairstyles for women that you can have, or some of the hairstyles for women that you can have. There's only like 15 to 30 in total. You have to have these ones. If you're married, they have to be shorter, like this. But if you're unmarried, you can, you know, slut it up a little bit more with longer hair. the harlots. To try and win a man, of course, is the reason why. And here are the ones from boys. I'm gonna be honest, boys. Maybe you guys can tell the difference. I can't tell the difference between these haircuts. They've each got numbers, and you go in being like, can I have number 7 or something? They all look exactly the same to me. I think it might be the illusion of choice. It's the I think that you don't actually get a choice. I think it's the same. Just are the women's ones the same as well? He's like, hey, you can have your hair however you like, but then you look at however you like, and it's the same. It's the same Karen haircut. Bottom right is the only good one. Yeah, because he's got that big forehead. Big prefrontal cortex. If we're doing phrenology, which you should never do phrenology, but if we're doing phrenology, he's a logical thinker, man. But he doesn't think too much, because that would be illegal. He thinks about how much he loves the dictator. The side cuts are different. Nah, they're not though, are they? They're exactly the same. Maybe this guy has a bit, like, his skin fade goes up really high. Have you seen how high this guy's skin fade goes up? Like, that's... He's basically got the North Korean equivalent of a mohawk. This guy is the punk of the class. But, there it is. Number 8 is cool right now, but in your mum wears number 9. Ugh. He's a North Korean rebel. This guy listens to slightly faster classical traditional music. Slightly faster. BPM 75. Woo! Shocking. If they get a different haircut, does the barber also go to jail? Probably. Would you ever want to visit North Korea someday? Yes, I want to go. Yes. Right now, I want to go. I want to go to North Korea. Yes. Yes, I do. Yeah. Yeah, that guy listens to Shostakovich. I think that gets you arrested, doesn't it? Shostakovich? In North Korea? Don't be too much of a rebel. Slow down. Slow down. I want to go to North Korea so badly because they give you basically like a tour around the bit that you're allowed to see. And apparently it's like a theme park. It's like Universal Studios, but a country. And you go in and people like are typing in offices, but their monitors aren't even on. Like that sort of shit. That dystopian, like you just walk around and it's like, I'm so desperate to see. I'm so desperate. They have a resort now, right? Yeah. I heard about that. I don't know anything about it, but I'm so excited. They have a supermarket you can visit. Just the one. Just the one. I love it so much. People are using 90s internet still. That's fun. 90s internet was the best internet, to be fair. Though I'm going to show you some stuff later on when we talk about like obsessive things and things that are crime. Actually, no, in the segue between crimes and the obsessive people, see, I planned this all out. I'm going to talk about someone that relates to this conversation. It's very long-winded. You'll see. Did you hear about the North Korean troops when they got out of North Korea and had access to regular internet for the first time? I did not. Porn. They watched a lot of porn, right? I'm just guessing. I did not hear about that. Did they get really, like, disenchanted about the leader and stuff? Yeah, just loads of porn. Just, like, raw jorking it 24/7. Yeah. The Yuski, thanks for the follow. And Opolit, thanks for the follow if I didn't say so. And Mark Steven, thanks for the follow. They were useless. Wait, seriously? I was guessing. I was joking. They got addicted to porn so much that they became useless? Bruh. Ah, classic. To be fair, that's me most Sundays. It's the Lord's Day. Okay. Naked women, the one thing that can defeat armies. They became clinically dehydrated. Oh my god. Can't perform military duties with a cramped forearm. Early onset carpal tunnel. Better than warring. Very true. Very true. Okay, so Sorry for the tangent. No, I loved it. I loved it. All right, here's your 9th. I've lost track. Your 9th question. 9th weird law. In which country is it illegal to kiss on a train platform? Now, just to pre-expect your jokes that you're about to make. I'm not even looking at chat. No, I do not mean kiss a train. No, I do not mean kiss the train platform. Kiss someone else, a human with consent, on a train platform. No, I don't mean a random stranger. No, I don't mean the train conductor. Okay? Okay. Before you guys make all your jokes, I just want to be clear. This is not some weird Wattpad love story that's Thomas the Tank Engine themed. Okay, thank you. I was expecting the typical romantic moments with the train doors. Exactly, that one. The typical romantic moments with the train doors. You're having sex with the train? Making out with the timing sheet. What if the locomotive is making me loco? In which country is this illegal? Is it Italy? Is it Japan? Is it the US? Is it France? Or is it Portugal? Portugal. Goodbyes are forbidden. Kissing the train is legal, right? Specia. Don't make me come over there, I swear to God. I have my calipers and I'm not afraid to use them. I'm gonna measure your skull and call you stupid in a sort of racial way. And I'm not afraid to do it, okay? Cancel me. I'll do it. I'll say you have a fucked up hippocampus. It's happening. It's happening. And therefore you're inferior and you'll never find love. That's... I'm gonna go to Japan because they're on time. Sweden and Norway, their trains are on time. Literally. The train will be scheduled for 10 past the hour. And they will arrive at 10 past the hour and leave at 11, like soon. Like soon after that. It's amazing. Every single train. I've never had a late train or a late bus or a late tram. And you can't even control bus stuff. Bus stuff is road stuff. Like, I don't even get how they control that. I've never had a late one. Not once. Not one time. In Sweden or in Norway. Not once. So. It's illegal for a woman to eat chocolate on a bus on a Sunday. In the UK? Really? That's so funny. Why? That's so funny. That's insane. You guys are saying Japan? I see why you would think that. I see why you would think that. Because Japan are like... They want their trains to go fast. Or on time. Or something. The answer actually... You're wrong. You're wrong and you're stupid. The answer actually is... The country of romance, France. France. The country of romance and love stories, according to American movies, American propaganda movies. Basically, people kept getting hurt and they kept delaying the trains because they kept having long romantic goodbyes and like leaning out of trains and stuff like that. I don't think the hurt thing was that much of a concern because fuck them, but they kept delaying the trains. They kept causing delays. Like, oh, I'm not going to see him for 3 months. Fuck you, bitch. Get on the train. You should have done this at home. So people were just being all sappy and soppy. So they banned it. Now you can get kicked out. And maybe even fined. You can get kicked out of the train station and perhaps even fined if you have a long-winded kissing goodbye with a partner or just kiss them at all. Yeah. Yeah. It's so romantic though. I know, but it delays trains. Think of the trains. They have places to be. I don't give a fuck if you want to like say goodbye to your boyfriend. I don't care about you. I don't know you. I don't know about you. I don't know about your boyfriend. Get on the train or get out of the station! Makes sense they cracked down on it. I can imagine the scenes and the sheer load of kisses. Kissy. Also, in Paris, the underground is insane. like the underground is insane. Like it goes so fast. Like it's actually screaming for train. It's so fast. You have to get on and then the doors will just close and they do not wait. They do not wait for anyone. Maybe the train is on the platform for like 20 seconds. And the doors are so narrow and they're on the platform for like 20 seconds. It's actually it's actually really nerve-wracking. But they're really fast. Yeah, they're super fast. You can get across the whole city in no time at all. Like it's really, really good and really fast. If you're disabled or have any sort of problem, fuck you. You're not getting on, basically. But still, it's intense. You're spreading a hoax. Hi, Tibet. So a lot of these laws are like technically true. Like I think all of them. Maybe not the ones in North Korea or the cousin stuff. But I think all of them, apart from that, are technically true, but they're either really old laws or they're not really enforced. They're like hangover stuff, or they're only true under certain contexts in certain regions because of a specific reason. Or they're true and they're like fine, or they're recent, but they're just not enforced. So just because you live in France and you yourself have not been arrested for kissing someone on a train platform does not mean that it's not somewhere written down that that is actually illegal. So that's fun. No one's getting arrested for having a donkey in a bathtub in Arizona, but that is technically illegal as well. Okay, next. This is my last one for you. Well, I've got more to share, but this is the last one we're gonna have a game with. Last one we're gonna poll. Are you ready? Where in the country, in the world, I mean, where in the world is it illegal to own more than 50 kilograms of potatoes? Ireland! Okay, is it Ireland? Is it the US? Is it the UK? Is it Australia? Is it Brazil? Or is it Chile? Where is it illegal to own more than 50 kilograms of potatoes? Oh, it's like actually a hoax. Oh, really? People made it up? You have the sources? Tell me the sources. Played bringing receipts. Connection France. That seems like a legit website. Everything I've seen says that it is, but like the thing about media, right? The thing about media, I mean, this is a French newspaper, but the thing about media is that a lot of people just copy each other. And so it just, because like one person can get it wrong and then everyone else will get it wrong because they're just copying. So just because something's in like a lot of news sources doesn't always mean that it's true. Because they're usually just copying each other. In what country is it illegal to own more than 50 kilograms of potatoes? You sick fucks are saying Ireland. Haven't they been through enough? Haven't they been through enough? You bastards! But yeah, it's Ireland. No, I'm joking, it's not. It's actually not. The country where it is the illegal to own more than 50 kilograms of potatoes, it's Australia. Western Australia. Some regions of Western Australia. Now, of course, this is also a hangover law, but it's still very much a law. Now, you can't own more than 50 kilograms of potatoes in Western Australia unless you're a licensed dealer. And this comes from old trade regulations in 1946. You can get fined, well, no one is anymore, but you could get fined up to 2,000 Australian dollars if you have more than 50 kilograms of potatoes. Because hoarding. Yeah. And the ecosystem, messing up the ecosystem. Yeah, exactly. You have to be a licensed potato dealer. No under the bridge potato dealing. What if you grow them yourselves? No? Gotta become a licensed potato dealer and get rid of them, or don't grow them, you sick fuck. I actually don't know. Feed the leftovers to the roos. The most Australian thing you could have possibly said. No Schedule 1 potato deals. Just carrying potatoes on your skateboard. I'm just trying to feed my 13 kids and 3 wives. You can eat 50 kilograms of potatoes. You just can't have 50 kilograms of potatoes, I imagine. So if you're like on a thing where you're constantly eating amounts that you never actually have more than 50 kilograms of potatoes, then GG's. You know. But I spawned them, so it was never part of the ecosystem. I don't know. Take it up with Australia. What if you kiss potatoes on the platform? I don't know what law I mean the French law, but I don't know what like law that would break. But you should be arrested. I think if you're making out with potatoes on a train platform, wherever you are, you should be arrested. Citizens arrest. I would citizens arrest you. It was never illegal to own them, it was illegal to transport them. Oh, right. But they repealed that in 2021. I thought they repealed it. Appealed it in 2021, but then they were like, people aren't sure if they've actually repealed it. So it's all very confusing. And that's fun. Thank you. Thank you for the update. If you have a buddy and he holds 25 of them, would that work? I imagine it would. I'm going to go ahead and decide that yes, if your buddy holds 25 kilograms of potatoes and you hold 25 kilo, oh, he could probably hold 50 kilograms of potatoes and you hold 50 kilograms of potatoes. And then individually, you only are holding 50 kilograms of potatoes. So is it per person or per household? That's a good question too. That's a good question. Andre, thanks for the follow. And Luke, oh my gosh, thank you for the sub. Thank you. I forgot about this. 41 months, Jesus Christ. Mick, thank you for the prime. That's so nice. Thank you. And then you keep passing around like a hot potato. Yeah, what if you just have a whole, like a 150 kilogram bag, 51 kilogram bag, and you just keep throwing it back and forth so they don't know who to arrest. So they're coming at you. The police, the Australian police are coming at you. They're running at you. And they're like, you have more than 50 kilograms of potatoes, but you keep throwing it back and forth. So no one knows, like, who do you arrest? Like, who owns more than 50 kilograms of potatoes? So, see you soon, Mike. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. What if I'm transporting them in a car, but my friend is in the passenger seat? Does the car count as one household? You both have 49 kilograms, but a 1.1 kilogram bag is being tossed around. Playing catch with your potatoes to avoid the law. I'm sure there are these loopholes that you can do. I'm so sure that there are these loopholes. All right, let's go. So, here's some more laws. Are you ready? Here's some more laws. Singapore, chewing gum. As we talked about. Singapore has a different rule to Switzerland. So Switzerland, it was illegal to flush a toilet after 10 p.m. Singapore, it's illegal to not flush a toilet. How the hell they're going to catch you doing that, I have no idea. But it's illegal to not flush your toilets, you dirty bastards. That was a law that it was in 1992. And you could be fined 150 to 500 Singaporean dollars for that. I know. Actually insane. Also, here's the fun one. I have no idea as to the extent of this being enforced. I want you guys to guess what you think the punishment for this crime is in Singapore. Graffiti and vandalism. Considering they don't like chewing gum and things like that. Actual graffiti. What do you think the punishment in Singapore is for that? That was decided in 1966. 25 to life. So you do go to prison. Not for that long, though. But there's more. There's one thing in particular I'm looking for. You get your hands chopped off. Okay, calm down. They'd get really mad. You get a swirly. They'd kill you. No. Community service. No. You get a tattoo. Fun. No. You get covered in spray paint. That would be really fun. But no. Dion, you got it. You got it. And last night, very, very close from what I have at least, you get caned. You get actually caned. 8 strokes on your little bottom. Plus 3 years in prison and a fine. But, yeah. What the fuck? So, if you ever want that, but you can't afford a dummy mummy, just go to Singapore and graffiti on the wall and they'll cane you. Booking my tickets to Singapore right now. What do you win? Pride. You can have some pride. Guess they don't actually still do that? I don't know, Remco. I really, do they still cane? Because when I did my research into it, I asked this question, like, do they still do it? And the answer was all yes, and they do. But I just still can't believe it. Like, I still can't believe it. Like, who canes you? Do they have, like, a resident caner? Is it, like, the executioner? They have, like, a dude who canes people all day? Like, there's a room and there's, like a waiting room outside and people just sort of line up. And then there's just a guy in a room and he just, like, that's just his job to cane people. Maybe they draw straws. Yeah. Like, it's just middle management in government districts. And it's like, oh, God, I'm on caning duty today. You visualize Santa with a giant candy cane. It is almost Christmas. Merry Christmas, everyone. Jingle, jingle. Jimmy, what do you want to be when you grow up? A caner. I want to beat men's bottoms for ruining our sacred nation. I wonder if there are official specs for a cane. Interesting. I wonder if they get, like, rougher canes, like canes that hurt more if you've been an especially naughty boy. Maybe. I don't know. Question! Shoot. Maybe they have a teacher doing it as a side gig. Maybe just people just really, really, really like it, maybe. Why men? Can't women get their asses caned? So I just sort of say men for everyone. I don't know why. Oh, this is a good song that sounds like kind of Asian, so I'm gonna do the Asian countries now. I think it's Japanese that I don't know, so I've just said Asian, but I see how that was probably the wrong choice. It's fine. It's fine. I can't remember what soundtrack this was for originally. Okay. In Thailand, you have to wear underwear in public. Perry, that seems like a very normal law that everyone has. No, but you have to wear underwear. Like, you can't go commando. Even if you got jeans on, you have to wear underwear underneath. It doesn't matter if you're covered up. Underwear, specifically, must be worn. It's a crime to not. How oppressive. I know. Let your balls jangle free. How do they know is a very good question. How will they find out? I don't know. I couldn't say who checks that. Like, I really couldn't say. They'll never find out. They have underwear police. They do random stop and searches. Excuse me, sir. Can you pull down your pants? Oh, you don't want to? Are you not wearing anything underneath? And then they start caning you. I don't think they cane in Thailand, but still. Yes, you have to. It's a law. I don't know how they know, but they have to. Okay, here's another one. In Italy, in Venice specifically, you're not allowed to feed the pigeons. Compared to the whole underwear thing, that one was kind of boring. But it's because they shit all over the monuments and they're ruining them. So you're not allowed to feed pigeons in Venice. Just in case you go to Venice. Apparently. That law was defined in 2008. And you can get fined up to 700 euros. So it's kind of a big deal. 700 euros is a lot of money. That's an entire lens. That's a 60mm to 35mm power zoom lens. About 700 euros, maybe less, maybe more. So, don't feed the pigeons. I have a weird one about Canada. Yes, please. What's your weird lore about Canada? They're fertilizing the gardens. They're fertilizing the statues. That was so enthusiastic. He's been a bloody nightmare for an entire week now. Perry, buy me a lens. Perry, buy me a lens. We can go topless here. Not that I would, but we can. You can? Weird. I think that's just men wanting to see tit, isn't it? Is what that lore is. Does anyone actually do it? What if it's a topless pigeon? You can look, but you can't feed. So, they're allowed to in New York as well. Damn. Interesting. We can go topless in chat. Well, it's text-based. I want to say yes, but I'm scared. Very, very scared what you might do next. Have you heard of the Svalbard paradox? No, but it sounds Viking-like. You're legally required to own a gun for self-defense. Polar bears. Okay. But you can't kill the polar bears. It's also illegal to die on Svalbard. The fuck is Svalbard? Svalbard. It's a town, previously known as Spitsbergen, in a Norwegian archipelago. I've been confidently saying archipelago my entire life, and you guys last stream destroyed my... we're gonna do the pronunciation again. I don't remember. It's a town. It's a town in the Norwegian
archipelago.
So there it is. Interesting. You have to own a gun, or you are allowed to. You have to own a gun for self-defense for the polar bears, but you can't actually kill the polar bears. So you got to be a really good shot then, basically. You have to be really careful where you shoot. What are they gonna do? Arrest you? Yeah, if you kill the polar bear. How will they know? How will they know? It just gets snowed on and then it's white anyway. So. I was gonna make an awful joke, but I shan't. In Canada, you can't give food to a squirrel in a public park. Otherwise, if police spot you, they'll give you a $200 ticket. No feeding the squirrels. Squirrels are scary. They're getting really confident. They're getting really confident. They just sort of look at you now. One time I was in a clearing, in a forest, in a park. It was like some trees in a forest, in a park. Anyway. But yeah, I was in a clearing and there were all these trees around me and I saw one squirrel. Okay, I was following a squirrel. And it led me into the forest. Anyway, and it climbed up this tree and then it stopped. And when it was like face height with me, it turned around and it just looked at me. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I heard some scampering. And I looked on the tree next to it. And there was another squirrel looking at me. And then more scampering. More like... And I looked around. And all of a sudden, I was surrounded by squirrels. On the trees. All the trees around me. 360. Just squirrels just looking at me. I have never been more freaked out by woodland creatures in my life. I got the fuck out of there. It was genuinely quite terrifying. They have really long nails. I didn't know what was going on. Did you live? I think so. Otherwise, I'm in some like really intense coma right now. New Alfred Hitchcock film dropping this fall, right? I'm very, very confused. Public nudity is legally allowed in the public in UK. If your intent is not to offend or upset anyone. Really? What kind of nudity, though? Really? Because there were these two homeless people who were naked having sex and they got arrested. But I guess they were having sex. But I feel like if they were naked, they would have got arrested as well. Hot. Shut the fuck up, little tricks. It really wasn't. It was quite horrifying, actually. Were they hot? No. So, Cleanum's allowed to run naked if he so wanted. Dicks out, no offense intended. gosh. That's so interesting. That's really strange. I feel like you would get arrested. Maybe in London. I don't know. In Australia, you are not allowed to disrupt a wedding or a funeral because you can get fined 10,000 Australian dollars and go to prison for 2 years. As of 2014. If I run into a wedding with my dick out, even if I mean no ill intent, I can still go to prison for 2 years in Australia. Same country where you're not allowed to own 50 kilograms of potatoes or travel with more than 50 kilograms of potatoes. $10,000 dues? Exactly. That's so interesting. Funeral, I understand. A wedding seems restrictive. A wedding is a happy day for happy people. And if anyone can streak through an event, it'll be a wedding. What if someone accidentally slips some dick out at a wedding? Oh, Uncle Tony. Doing his thing. Okay, here's one that's gonna really piss you off. Actually, next is China. We're in China now. Okay. Oh, I could, but it's really bad. I've got like a bamboo flute. Sounded a lot, but I won't use it. I won't do it. No, Afro-Sammy says no. I'm not going to. I said I'm not. I literally said I wasn't. Do it. Shut the fuck up. In China, I've got 2 pieces of news. They're really both of them are really gonna bother you. 1, minors under 18s can only game for 3 hours a week and only on weekends. 3 hours per weekend. And it's the game studios, the game companies that enforce that. So you're literally, it won't let you. The game will not let you play for longer than that. And if they do, then they will get fined, or some companies have been shut down. Sounds like hell. I know. I think I would just... I'm not allowed to say that. Throw myself passionately out of a window. 3 hours is way too little. Way too little. You can't really get stuck in 3 hours over a weekend. Have you seen the rehabilitation camps for gaming addicted teens? No, I haven't. Wait, which country? That's crazy. I mean, gaming addiction is now officially listed as one of the things you can be addicted to in the DSM. I don't know why they officially list stuff. I don't know why. But gaming addiction is one that's mentioned for some reason. Gaming addiction. Yeah, you can be addicted to anything though. Like literally anything. And gaming is fun. So that makes sense. StarCraft 2 once had an error that displayed the 3 hours warning to everyone outside of China. That's fascinating. I wonder if I can find it. StarCraft 3 hour warning. Warning China. Yes. Okay, so I can't find the like actual thing, but there are people in this Blizzard forum. Sorry, gasping. There are people in this Blizzard forum who were talking about it. So this appeared in his game, these Chinese characters. And it translates to your online time has exceeded 3 hours and 30 minutes. You have entered the fatigue game time. That's so interesting. I don't think this is for kids though, because I think kids are literally not allowed to. So this might just be for adults, for everyone. Maybe? Do your appropriate physical activities and arrange your study and life reasonably. You can no longer get experience points and other awards in the game. Oh my god, wait, no, I'm wrong. This is insane. It will not return to normal until your accumulated offline time reaches 5 hours. I think it's a rite of passage for kids to play The Sims 3 on a Wii for 12 hours a day. This is probably a good thing. Chad, this is a good thing. I hate it. I would not like to live here, but it's probably a good thing. I got told off because I was on you know that app that everyone flocked to when TikTok got banned in the US. The red app. I still have it downloaded, even though I tried to download it, like uninstall it 6 times. Red Note, thank you. I got told off by just people in Red Note, not by Red Note itself, but just like viewers, because I posted a bunch of Marvel Rivals stuff, and they were like, "Oh, by the way, we don't like Marvel Rivals here. This post is not gonna do well. By the way, we don't like Marvel Rivals." So, and the reason for that, I think, was because they were pro Marvel Rivals is like pro Japan or something. There is something very political and very like makes sense, I guess, why they might be weird about it. But yeah, really strange. But something else. Here's my second law. My second weird law in China that's gonna piss you off. In video games, films, TV, etc., 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 or media, as of 2021, two things are banned from them. One is superstitious elements, or like supernatural elements, which makes sense. Makes sense. Fine. Whatever. But the other one is effeminate men. No effeminate men. Well, they don't have any black people to begin with, so I guess that's not a concern. But no effeminate men in Chinese media since 2021. Femboys, out of here. How devastating is that? Actually devastating. Motion clips, thanks for the follow. Thank you. They banned femboys. Only John Cena. Yeah. You can't watch any shows starring Jesse Eisenberg. Not one. No effeminate men. It's just going to increase the femboy market. Yeah, people are going to get, like, desperate for it. It's true. In Canada, it's illegal to buy more than 5 cans of paint per day. Did you mean paint? Interesting. Okay. Weird. Oh, I guess, okay, for the graffiti. In Canada, you can't stay more than 10 minutes in a public park after 10. Or you could get fined $200. Well, to be fair, parks close, so that makes sense. I mean, in parks in London, they're gated, so they lock the gate. And then you're not allowed to be in the park when the gate's locked, which makes sense. Doesn't stop people, though. You climb over the gate. It's a short gate. It's like, whatever, but still. I have to learn. What's a femboy? Ask your parents. It's illegal to tickle a woman's chin with a feather duster in Portland, Maine. Oh, dear Lord. Okay, oh, dear Lord. In the UAE and Qatar, so Dubai and Qatar, if you swear, you can be deported or go to jail or something. Swearing in public, jail. In Indonesia, in 2022, you are no longer allowed to have sex outside of marriage. It is illegal. It applies to locals and foreigners and potentially tourists, although we're not sure. No sex unless you're married in Indonesia. Isn't that insane? In Italy, men aren't allowed to wear skirts. I mean, obviously they do. Like, they don't enforce that. But it's a hangover law. Men, no skirts for men. In Sao Paulo, in Brazil, 1894, ever since 1894, you are not allowed to you're not allowed to sell or consume watermelon within the city limits. But it's so old, this law, 1894, you're not allowed to sell or consume watermelon within the city. It's because they thought that it was linked to a disease outbreak at the time. They thought watermelon was linked to the disease outbreak. So they made that a law. No selling, no consuming watermelon, which makes sense. Like, that's super, super valid. You can get fined 500, I don't know how to say this word, reis, which isn't the currency they use anymore, but it was at the time. But they just never got rid of it. They just never got rid of the law. Even if they found out that actually the watermelon wasn't linked to the condition at all. And now it's 100 years later, over 100 years later. And they just... Light Sky, thanks for the follow. I would be very concerned, Zig, if the word femboy was in the Cambridge Dictionary. I would be very, very concerned by that. I'd be very freaked out, actually. So I'm kind of glad about that. Finally, in what state, this is the last one, in what state of the US, quiz question for you guys, is it illegal to wake a sleeping bear? Florida. I love how you guys didn't even wait for me to finish the question. Bear, Florida. Colorado, no. Utah, no. Montana, no. Alaska. Yes, it's Alaska. In Alaska, it is illegal to wake a sleeping bear because tourists were doing that in order to take a picture with the bear. Weirdly. Or near the bear or something. So they're throwing rocks at it to wake it up so they could take a picture with the bear or whatever. And they were like, yo, don't do that. Oh, actually, finally. And this one you're really going to like. In what country is it illegal to have a lone guinea pig ever since 2008? You have to have a guinea pig in a pair. Guinea pigs live in pairs. No single guinea pigs. I know. In what country? What do we think? Peru? No. The UK? No. Equatorial Guinea. Is it because I said the word Guinea? New Guinea? How many Guinea countries can you come up with? Papua New Guinea? No. Switzerland, Jacob. Yes. Ding, 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 ding. Switzerland. In Switzerland, you have to have guinea pigs in pairs. No single guinea pigs. They call it animal cruelty because they're social animals. Your guinea pigs can get taken away. I'm not joking. They will take your guinea pigs from you because it's animal cruelty. No guinea pigs for you unless you have them in a pair. It's really fucking sweet. It's really cute. And this is the same country where it's illegal to flush your toilet after 10 p.m. They're just really considerate. I think Switzerland is just really nice. I don't think the toilet thing is actually upheld. I think it's only very specific areas where it would ever be upheld, but it isn't actually. But I think they're just really considerate. Like every Swiss weird law I come across, they're just it's just really nice to other people. Yeah, it's really sweet. Switzerland's a nice place. Okay. So I'll tell you what definitely is illegal. Here's my segue. And then we're going to talk about people who have like weird obsessions and stuff. It's going to be really fun. Here's my I'll tell you what really is illegal. Pretending to stab people with needles. This is illegal everywhere. And here's a news thing about it.
Paris court has jailed a French influencer for a syringe prank that sparked outrage during France's music festival season. Known online as Amine Mojito, was sentenced to 12 months with 6 months to serve for video showing.
I think it's a mean instead of Amine, but I don't know.
Showing him pretending to inject strangers with an empty syringe. He was also fined roughly $1,700.
So I'll show you his video. Basically, he's a French influencer, like she said. I think his name is Amine, but I don't know. And he was just running around with a syringe. It was an empty syringe, and it had a plastic lid on it. So he wasn't actually stabbing people with needles, but he was just running up to people and like going to stab them and like touching them with it. And obviously that's really, really freaky. And he posted it on June 20th, which is one day before this big music festival scandal. Basically, there was a music festival, and injecting people to spike them is a really big problem. It's a really big problem in the UK too, I think, especially in Europe. But in France, they had a really big problem with it, and 145 people were spiked with needles at this music festival the day after he posted this. So they really went down hard on him. But either way, it's insane. Here he is, the clown. Now remember, no one's actually getting pricked. He's got a cap on it. It's fake. It's just a prank. So don't be like freaked out, or do. It's up to you. That guy's like, what? And he runs away. Beat him up, grab him, beat him up. I'm surprised that no one beats him up, actually. I think he has so many muscles. And I think that's why. I would beat him up. I would try. But it's so confusing as well. Beat him up! Yes! Get him! Yes! Good boy! Oh my god, it's actually insane. It's for TikTok, yeah. He's not actually pricking them. He's not stabbing them. It's covered in plastic. Like he's just pressing. It's just a prank. He's just pressing against them. But what the fuck? What the fuck? People are joking that if this was America, they'd have shot him. Or at least maced his ass, yeah. But it's France. Whoa, Zig, whoa. Maybe not that far. Not that far. Is that what it takes to get called good boy? Have you seen that new film that's coming out called Good Boy? It's a horror film, but from the perspective of the dog. I really want to see it. TikTok didn't ban this? Oh, yeah, 100%. That's why we're watching it on Reddit. TikTok banned this for real. If you guys want to know some of the other posts about this clown, this is the kind of influencer that he is. Oh, sorry. Oh, sounds unavailable. So this is the sort of stuff he posts. Just like, wow, look at me in the mirror with muscles. I'm so cool. And then he has another one that's even like more amazing, and more beautiful, where he's just like in a car. Yeah, and he's so cool. Look at him lifting the weights. To be fair, I think the lifting of the weights and the muscles was the one thing that saved him from getting his ass kicked with the whole syringe thing. I think he would have got chased down. Anyway, he's been arrested. Guys, I don't think he deserves to die. Okay, let's not exaggerate. He didn't actually hurt anyone. He's just stupid. He's stupid. I say prison. I think prison. I think it's unlikely he's not. C'est un idiot. Exactly. But wow. Wow. Actually insane. If something did happen, if someone did beat him up and he did get in trouble, it would have been his fault. Yes. Yes. Lifetime social media ban. Oh no! No, you can't. You can't ban him from social media, because how else will we get clips like this? What would we do without shorts like this? How will we go on without watching a strange man look at himself in the mirror? God, now I'm gonna have to start sneaking into men's locker rooms all by myself, IRL. God damn it. Again. I'm gonna do massive psychological damage. Did you say nice tits? Do you know what's really risky about that comment? What's really risky about saying nice tits on a female streamer's channel is that if you were like, if the delay was like maybe 20 seconds longer, if you were 20 seconds, maybe not even, maybe if you were 10 seconds later, we would have forgot that we were looking at this, and you would have got so banned. Like, it was so, like, that was risky with the delay. It was it's funny though. I'm glad you said it. I went there. I regret nothing. It paid off. It paid off. It was good. It was good. You were so close. By a hair. Woo! Context matters. Okay. So, this is definitely a crime. This is definitely a crime. But can I tell you what's not a crime? Well, okay, actually, this might be a crime. What do you think about this? So this is on r/limerence. Welcome. Thank you to the person in the Discord who suggested I look at this on stream. I really appreciate your we have a channel on the Discord called Perry Talk About This, and your suggestions are very, very useful and very meaningful to me, and thank you for doing that. So if you do have any cool ideas, do post in there. Some people send me like whole ass articles and videos and everything. You basically do the research for me. Some people send me 3 words as an idea. Both are super, super useful. Do not feel like you need to do any research at all. You just put in a little, like, 1 word. Penguins. I want to stream on penguins. And I'll go, okay. Cool, maybe. Cool. Penguins! That's super valid. Thank you so much. Okay. But this is on r/limerence. And limerence, if you don't know, means infatuation, basically. So romantic feelings for someone, but it's like obsessive, and you don't really love them. You love the fantasy of them. In Canada, in one province in particular, you can't sell oranges on Sundays. Ooh. Ooh. I think in one state of America or something, you can't kiss your wife on a Sunday. Or is that in the UK? I don't know. Somewhere. Because it's the Lord's Day. Get off her, you pervert. Anyway. So should this be a crime? You guys can decide. This is someone who posted his own messages or her own messages on r/limerence, and they're talking about how they're trying to stop, but oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, are you ready? I feel bad reading all of this out, to be honest. We might, we might not do all of it. Are you okay? I really wanted to make sure you were okay, and I've been thinking about you every single day, and I miss you so much, and I'm so sorry about the messages my brother sent you. He took my phone because it's technically his phone, and I couldn't stop him. You're the first person I've really, really liked in 5 years, and I feel like I'm crazy or something because I just so desperately want to get back in contact with you, and I understand if you don't. I know you have every right to distance yourself, but I just can't get everything about you out of my head, and I miss it all so much. Of all the things in my life to go wrong, I so desperately didn't want what I had with you to go wrong. At this point, I think I've just accepted that I'm crazy about you, LMAO. I'm doing tattoo practice on some fake skin, and I wish I was in a call with you about it. I'm really bad on steadiness and depth, so it's really a good thing that I'm practicing, LMAO. I wish I could have shown you in the moment so we could both laugh our asses off about how bad I am at it right now. While I was taking apart my stuff to put it away, I decided to take out the needle, and I thought of you. And use whatever was left of the ink I poured, not much, and poke a little scorpion face with heart eyes. Your scorpion is obviously a lot better than my amalgamation, but I don't know. I was just thinking of you and thinking about the shape of your tattoo and wishing I had traced it more and wishing I had asked you to let me color it in with washable marker or something. Just a little bit more time with you, a little bit more goofing off, just one more joke we share. I miss it. I know I'm probably really annoying for me to keep unadding you and then re-adding you on Snapchat every single day, but I keep hoping one of these times you're either going to realize it's me or and be glad to be back in touch, or you'll just cave and read the messages and then either respond or block me. At least either way you'll see it and I'll get a bit of closure that was stolen from me. It's probably also really creepy for you. I've never acted like this before, and I know I'm definitely being an unwelcome stalker. I didn't actually get to talk this out with you. I was off to the side while this decision was made for me, and I hate it so much that you were, chased off against my will, I guess. I thought about trying to reach out to other new people to move on, but I just kept wandering back to my memories of you, and I know I'd be doing it just to replace you, and it just ends in me feeling so stupid. I knew you less than a month. And yet here I am, FML. It's probably better for you if I just fuck off. This is too much, I'm sorry. Girl, put the phone down. The fuck? Put the phone down, bro. And she deleted some of it. There's a whole snap that was deleted. Why are you so good at that? Thank you so much. I wanted to make more eye contact, but I wanted to read it quick as well, so. Well, we can improve. Cinema, thank you. Is this yet another installment of Perry's fan fiction? I don't write fan fiction. If I did, it would not sound like this. It would be great. Thank you so much. Oh my god. This is... Wow. I'm trying to shame myself into stopping to re-establish contact. My LO, so if you're going to get into r/limerence, there's some terms you need to know. We'll have fun with this later. My LO won't add me back on Snapchat on my new alt account. Sorry, I just gotta... My LO won't add me back on Snapchat on my new alt account, and he already blocked me on everything else at my brother's request. I just can't get him out of my head. It's like him blocking me and me not actually getting closure has infected me. I know I usually have really bad social skills and suck at keeping in contact with people, so me reaching out like this and trying to get him back is extremely unusual for me. I feel like a stalker took over my body or something because I keep looking him up on social media. Why am I doing this? It's not like anything particularly special has happened. Something is really wrong with me. It's actually quite sad. Put a 1 in the chat if you've ever felt like this. Put a 1 in the chat. Maybe you were in school or maybe it was yesterday. But put a 1 in the chat where you're like actually kind of getting obsessed with someone and you know it's really not okay. Like 20 years ago, maybe. I think I have in school. Yeah. In school, I feel like I got obsessed with people. It turned into a weekly ritual. Oh no. See, that's what I'm discovering. So r/Limerence is actually a really interesting place because I kind of thought that it would be just chock full of stories from people who are like, I'm in love with my coworker or something. And don't get me wrong, there is some of that as well. But most of it is just like talking about themselves and being like a supportive space for other people. It's kind of cool. It's like describing themselves as limerent people. Like, I keep doing this. I'm working on my self-esteem, etc. Like, it's not actually about the people they're obsessed with. It's about themselves, really, which is really, really cool. And I feel like it's super self-aware. It's not a weird, because a lot of the time these subreddits can be very, very bubble spirally. So people will go in and they'll be like, I see dead people. And then other people will be like, I see them too. You're not crazy. They're real and they're coming for us and they're controlled by the government. I knew they were controlled by the government. And then all of a sudden everyone's insane together. But this is not like this. No. Really fun. Really fun. It's a natural human emotion, but people get caught up and it becomes unhealthy. I think it's an addiction. Just like anything else. Like, you can get addicted to building sandcastles, which is illegal in Spain. Technically. In some places in Spain, it's illegal to build sandcastles, technically. But just as you can get addicted to anything, you can get addicted to people, and you can get addicted to the feeling of being in love or the feeling of the chase. So it's not even ultimately about anyone else. And as something gets really boring, so the dopamine starts wearing off, like they get a girlfriend or that it just becomes too hard and it's not fun for you anymore. It's not like exhilarating for you anymore. There's something called transference where people will like just basically transfer their obsession from one person to another person. You see that in stalkers all the time. Like, they'll be stalking one person and eventually either something awful will happen or they'll get arrested or whatever it is. Sometimes it fades off and they transfer to someone else. It's all falling into place. And remember not to die on Svalbard. I think it was rumored, I don't think this was ever actually a law, but it was rumored that in the UK you couldn't die in the Houses of Parliament. But I think it was just about, like, officially. They would have to move your body and then declare that you died there. Love is the answer to everything. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah. Can't get over my limerence for a married man. And there was one on here where it was like, I'm married and I don't want this, but my LO. So here are some terms that you need to know, okay, if you're going to get involved in r/limerence. And I'm going to poll what you think they mean. So, what does LO stand for? Is it love option? Is it limerent object? Is it limerent opponent? Is it limerent other? What do you think LO stands for in r/limerence? Love organism. Ooh, limerent other, limerent object. Limerent other sounds so right to me because it's like significant other, right? Limerent other, my LO this. You guys are kind of torn, but you're saying limerent object? You are? Completely correct. Let's go. Similarly, PO stands for potential object. So it's someone that you're not really obsessed with right now, but you feel the signs and you can see them becoming your obsession. So a lot of the time in these Reddits, they'll be like, I've got a potential object, but the problem is I work with him. I can't get him out of my head. I can't avoid him. I don't know, like, how can I stop this from developing into a full-blown obsession, which is really interesting. You can also have an LE, which is a limerent episode. Usually it's the entire time that you've been obsessed with someone. So your limerent episode will be like 2 years. I've been stalking this guy and where he lives for 2 years. That's a limerent episode. And then what they diagnose themselves with sometimes, which isn't like great. I wouldn't recommend like diagnosing yourself with anything. But what they diagnose themselves with sometimes, and it's not an official clinical like term, is limerent obsessive compulsive disorder. So it's like OCD, like actual obsessive compulsive disorder, but in terms of infatuation with other people, which is really interesting. Okay, there's one more term that you need to know. What do you think devaluation refers to? In terms of being obsessed with someone, being in love with them, but in a creepy way. What does devaluation mean? Does it mean your self-esteem getting worse? Does it mean them rejecting you? Does it mean you falling out of love/limerence with them? And those are your options. Fuck the fourth one. What does devaluation mean? On r/limerence. Ooh, landslide. When the person was poggers, but they're not so poggers anymore. You're exactly right. You're exactly right. It's when the person was poggers and they were your limerent object, your LO, but they've done something annoying, or you got the ick, or it's just been so long, or you've transferred onto someone else, or they got a girlfriend, or you've been shaken out of it, or something's happened, or you found true love, or whatever it is, and you've devalued them. They are now not of the same value to you as they were. So that's very, very fun. Okay. This isn't on r/limerence, but I thought it would be fun. And I'm going to start something because I thought this would be fun too. Just a little bit. Just a little one. Basically, this is a thread where people are talking about what the creepiest, most obsessive thing they've ever done when they've been obsessed with someone. Twinkle, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. Thing you've done. And I thought, if we could pin these, thank you so much. I thought that we could share the creepiest, most obsessive thing that we've ever done. You don't need to make an account or anything on Telegram. You just click it, and then it takes you to a text box, and then you write in your answer, and it sends it to me. And it's completely anonymous. So if you would like to add your obsession, what is the creepiest, most obsessive thing you've ever done? Here are some Redditors. Had a crush on this girl at high school, but she didn't know it. One day in class, I accidentally sliced my finger open, pretty good, with a pair of scissors. I was sent down to the nurse and I passed her locker on the way there. For some reason, I thought it would be a cute idea to anonymously draw a giant heart on her locker in my blood. In retrospect, it wasn't cute at all. I never told her I did it, and I played along, agreeing how creepy some kids in our high school were. Okay. Here's another one. This one isn't particularly like about another person, but it's just a creepy obsessive behavior. I used to kill wasps in every imaginable way when I was younger. I cut off their heads and I glued them to a sheet of paper. And I had dozens of these sheets, all very accurately lined up. Every sheet had the exact same number of wasp heads glued to it. I then kept the sheets in an especially labeled folder, and I would show them to my guests. I was very proud of my collection. Okay, this one's a fun one. And then I'll get to yours. I figured out the Reddit username of the guy that my ex-girlfriend left me for, and I downvoted every single one of his posts. Sorry. That's something I would do, for real. Okay. Let's go. What's the creepiest, most obsessive thing you've ever done? Give me your confessions. Give me your confessions. You've all got them. Guys, who's just spamming free Cleed in the telonym? That's not what it's for. That's not what it's for. You have none? Really? You guys have never done anything creepy? I had a friend who liked this girl. So he was okay, this was school, but he liked this girl and he stuck his bare dick inside a Wendy house and pissed all over it while they were in there. Like they were in the Wendy house and he pissed in the Wendy house. He was a child, but still undefeated. The problem that I would say is that when he tells that story, he laughs to this day. 20-something-year-old man, he laughs now, still. As if he stands by it. As if he'd do it again. Marking territory. Oh my gosh. Okay, so if not creepy things, what's the most intense thing you've done? Did you like someone? I stabbed a boy in the neck with my fingernail once. Same boy, threw water over him on purpose. Same boy, I told everyone that was friends with him that he was a bad person so that he would think I was better if he had less friends himself, then I would be his friend. I was a child. What else have I done? I think that's it. Yeah, that is pretty fucked up, but I think that's it. I was like 10. Last week I was 10. Slockington, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. You were really convinced about the whole thing of being mean to the person you like then. Yeah, I was like super convinced that that was a good tactic. Well, I think it was like, I don't know, I think it was a defense mechanism. I like this other boy in school. And one day he texted me, I love you, which is a weird thing that 10-year-olds do. He texted me, I love you. And I was like really happy about that. But then I think as a defense mechanism, I texted him back, oh my God, is this a prank? Ew. So we didn't get together. How could you? I don't know, man. The worst you can say is no. He then did say, sorry, my friend stole my phone. So, like, he was okay. Oh, no. I texted and 10-year-old in the same sentence just aged me by, like, 10 years. Yeah, bro, sorry about that. Well, maybe 12 or 13. I didn't get a phone until I went to secondary school, so I was over 11. Poor 10-year-old Cleedum. It wasn't Cleedum. Hi, Chad, what's up? You traumatized him for life. It was a growing experience. No, I didn't traumatize him for life because his high school girlfriend, who he got like a couple years later, ended up cheating on him in front of him at a party. So. She traumatized him for life. I'm fine. In comparison, he's not thinking about me. So, GG's. I win. Basically, I'm off the hook. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh, there's so many of you. All right. I'm scared. I once had a sleepover at the girl I had a crush on's house and slept next to her. During that night, I had a dream we told each other we liked each other and we started dating. When I woke up, I was so heartbroken that I hugged her, which must have freaked her out a lot. Although if you're friends so much that you're sleeping next to each other at a sleepover, she probably didn't think anything of you hugging her. So I think it's okay. I think it's alright. You fucking weirdo. Lol. It's about weirdo wrong, didn't I? I don't know. Oh my gosh, 1-word, 3-word horror story. Sent anonymous messages. God damn it. At uni, I joined a gorgeous woman's work group. Ended up doing most of her projects. Towards the end of the year, I learned she had a boyfriend the whole time. She used you, you cuck! You cuck! She used you for labor! Ah, you little bitch. Oh, you like? Ah, you little worm. It's crawling along the ground. Ah, it used to be so that's embarrassing. Sorry. Loser. Oh my god, who is this? Oh, it's anonymous. I can't ask that. I used to follow people around the mall just to see if they would notice. Did they? Or are you just like invisible? Was this kind of like a no one would even care if I died sort of situation? Being a teenager is crazy. This is when you were a teenager, right? Not last week? Yeah? Yeah? Just checking? Me, a 45-year-old grown man, followed people around the mall just to see if they would notice. Bloody hell. I do that all the time. Oh my god, we got an instant reply from the cuck simp loser who who did all that girl's work for her when she had a boyfriend. Hardly a cuck loser simp when I did get a whole hug out of it, am I? That was worth the 50 plus hours of work. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I can hear your blubbery tears from here. Bruce winning. Poor guy. 07's in chat. 07's in chat. A whole hug. Not a big win, just a little win. The bar is in hell. Yep. This man is untouched. I walk next to people, and when they feel awkward and slow down or speed up, I match them, so they can't stop the awkward. Not Lil Tricks. Lil Tricks! What the fuck? You're just a little trickster. Oh, guys, put your song requests in, by the way. I think we've devolved to my playlist, which suck. Wait, let me cue something. What's a straight banger? Name me some straight. Oh, exclamation mark! I saw some straight bangers. What's a straight banger for me though? I want to cue something. I just want Mr. Brightside again. Like, no baby shark. I swear to God. Nice. Cool. All right. You're insane. I'd punch you, I think. I don't condone violence. But I think I might punch this person. Or trip him or something. I'd very quickly speed up and then very quickly slow down and then very quickly speed up again. And on that second speed up, I'd trip him. Because they'd be so preoccupied trying to match my pace that they wouldn't be paying attention. They'd be looking at me. And so I could just go bang. Hit the deck. Oh, goodness me. I carved a stone I found in an Icelandic glacier into a heart for a girl I had never even talked to. I never gave it to her and still have it. No one in the world has ever seen it. That is the most beautiful romantic thing I've ever heard in my life. Thank God you didn't give it to her. Thank God. That would have been horrifying. I love that. That is perfect. That's exactly how we've all felt at some point or other. Thank God you didn't give it. Because, Jesus Christ. One time I was in school and there was this girl I liked. I pretended to need the bathroom at the same time so we could go together. And I waited in the men's bathroom till I heard her leave so we could walk back together. That's nice. I think that's nice. No? Like, you're in school. It's nothing pervy. Is that not nice? What do you guys think about that? Am I wrong? I think that's nice. Also, buy Cleedum a lens. Fuck off. Was this yours? Who is her? Who is she? Give me her name. Sorry. Do it. No. Okay. Oh, good God. Jesus, fuck. Guess it's when I was checking in on my then girlfriend that I was in a long distance relationship with. Oh, but you're with them. Okay. By the means of seeing what new friends she's added on Facebook and whether she gave any reactions to their profile pictures. In hindsight, it's kind of obsessive. Yeah, buddy. Later on, it did turn out that she did cheat on me repeatedly for over a year, but I had no way to know that. Reason for why I began doing it was because we'd say goodnight on voice chat and then she'd be online for another megaton of hours. To be fair, you had your suspicions, you did your research, and you got the job done. Bosh. Do you know what I mean? So, like... I would say you're paranoid, but she cheated on you, so I don't know anymore. Sounds like good detective work to me. Yeah, you're a detective, Scotty. Who's Scotty? I'm not sure. But you're Scotty now. Excuse me, I just have to throw something. Stop it! Stop asking! My intern and cameraman wants a new lens. You have to put in a form. Put in a request to HR. God damn it. I'm HR. Anyway. Okay, this has begun to devolve. I'm just going to read the old ones because the new ones are horrifying. Chat, please. For the past 20 years, I've collected all the personal information I can about everyone I interact with through normal conversations. What's OSINT? Chat, does anyone know what OSINT is? And in some cases, straight up phishing. What? Open source intelligence? Huh? This is Kleist. Wait, what? What do you mean? Chat, who is this? What do you mean? Phishing? That's a crime. My voice has gone really high. This is all kept in a personal wiki. I track things about people like their weights, their likes and dislikes, their cycles. What kind of, you mean bikes? You mean bikes, right? Bikes? Yeah. I feel like the more I know about them, the better a friend I can be. I'm a GDPR nightmare. You don't think he means bikes? I want to believe that he does. What? I was thinking Dion, actually. But I was actually thinking you, to be fair. I know some of you are itching. Yeah, I was. You sure this is a man? I'm not sure any of these are a man. I just say he. I'm pretty sure some of them that I've read out before were women. Like the ones about sleepovers. Those were lesbians. Most likely. When bro hits me with the, I know you've been having bowel troubles recently, I'm a freak out. I think that's just a really thoughtful... I'm going to change my response. How thoughtful. It's a really, really thoughtful thing. I was talking to this guy the other day, and he said that he keeps a spreadsheet of all of the streamers that he knows, like all of his friends and stuff. He keeps a spreadsheet and then marks off on like a calendar thing how often he's talked to them, and then makes sure that he talks to everyone like an equal amount. And if there's someone he hasn't messaged recently, he will message them. No, it's don't awe that. Don't awe that. That's there's something really weird about that. That's just autism. That it's I don't know. I don't know. I think it's a good idea. Don't get me wrong. I think it's a fantastic idea. I'm kind of mad I don't do that. But I don't know. I think it's manipulative. Is what it is. I don't think it's a friendly thing. I think it's a don't forget who I am sort of thing, you know? I think it's like a networky, I don't know. Anyway, how thoughtful. Fishing for data on people so you can be a better friend to them. Literally fishing. PH fishing. I rank all my streamers depending on how nice they are to me. Where do I rank? Number 1. The bottom. Fuck. I'm so nice, except when I'm like yelling at you guys. But I yell at you indiscriminately. I yell at you for your actions, not for who you are as people. Like, I don't even look at the username sometimes. You're just blobs to me. A lot of the time when I'm yelling at you, I'm not even like paying attention to who it is or what the username is. You just do something that deserves to be yelled at. So, like, that's not my fault. Okay, maybe look in the mirror, okay? And then, but the good part about that is I forget immediately. So I don't remember what any of you have done. But I do remember, I've probably yelled at every single person who's chatted, I've probably yelled at some point. Put a 1 in the chat if I haven't yelled at you and you've chatted. Which means new chatters, lurkers, who haven't yet chatted, you're in for a treat. You're fresh. You're yelled at virgins. Oh, okay. We got 4 people in chat. Cheesy, I've yelled at you at least. Have I not? Have I never? Weird. There's so many of you I haven't yelled at yet. You're my favorites, probably. Let's go. Good job. Good job being normal and stuff. Excellent work. You got banned from this channel for a few months. Well, don't tell me that because I didn't remember that. Don't tell me. Never tell me if you get banned from the channel because then I'm going to be like weirded out when I see your name and I'm probably going to ban you in the future. Okay? Don't tell me. Just let it go. I don't remember. Let it go. Ban him again. Ban him right now. It was a misunderstanding. Oh, okay. See, now you've done. I don't believe you. Now you've done it. I'm like, what did this freak do? Like, ban him again. It was a misunderstanding, chat. It was a misunderstanding, is what it is. You guys are all teachers, Pats. You've read a lot of my messages, but never yelled at me. Oh my god. Well done. Is this really patronizing? Does this count? Does this count as me like being mean to them? Can you like take it off the list? I'm not being sarcastic though. I genuinely mean it. Chatter of the year. Wow, there's a lot of contenders for that. There's a lot of contenders. Good job, guys. Opens Excel. Oh. Okay. I was given VIP, but I think a bug took it from me. Yeah, it was a bug. Yeah. No, I refreshed all the VIPs, sorry, because they were only supposed to be a month, but I left yours on. I think I left like yours on. I left most people on for a year. So no one gets a VIP. No one gets a VIP. No one. All right. Oh, this is so nice. It used to be quite hard to get episodes of Game of Thrones here, but I found a way to acquire them. Ackermans. A girl I liked wanted to watch them too, so each week I'd download it, put it on a memory stick, drop it off at her house, and hope that we could watch it together one day rather than being sent off and picking up the memory stick on Monday morning at school. About 4 seasons and it never happened. She never, like, offered to watch it with you? Did you ask? Did you like say, oh, you want to watch it with me? No. You just put a USB stick through her door every week. And she's like, what the fuck is this? And they threw it out immediately after spraying it down. A USB with a skull and bones on it. Is that what happened? Did she know it was you? No, they say pick up the memory stick on Monday morning at school. So she returned it at school. So it's something weird. Did she watch it? Or did she go, stop this? This is crazy. It's been 4 seasons. It's been 5 years. And, you know, that's a long time. That's a long time. I'm glad you stopped. Yeah, good point. 4 seasons is crazy. OTO. On planes and other modes of transportation, I always book middle seats or sit next to people even when none of the other seats are taken, just to make everyone's journey as awkward as possible. I like to book the middle seat so that I can look out the window but look past people, so they always think I'm staring at them, but when they look at me, I'm looking out the window, and they can't be mad for me looking out the window. Like, I'm allowed to look out the window, but they think I'm looking at them because in their peripherals, I'm just like... And the fun part about that is that I am sometimes looking at them. But they'll never actually, like, be able to prove it, though. You do the same? You sat next to this motherfucker once? Wow, small world, small world. You weirdo. What do you like? Did I spell weirdo wrong again? Oh my god, wait, no, we need more to this story. Girl kept flirting with me. I gave her my number. She texted me, set up a day, and then she ghosted me. So, naturally, I went to her house. Lol. And set it on fire. Yeah, I feel like there's like an end to the story that you haven't put. Did you egg her house? And I dropped off my Game of Thrones stick. You murdered her? Is she still alive, bro? Is that what it is? And I burned it down. Awesome? Question mark? And I buried her in the backyard. Like, there's one more sentence, right? There is one more sentence to this. Of course she's alive. She's in her basement. Jesus. Jesus. This person comes across really stable. I just want you to know this person comes across really, really stable. When I was in uni, I liked this girl a lot, but I didn't like to play the flirty game, so I was very direct and said very out of the blue, do you want to date me? It was my way of showing interest. I didn't mean it literally, but we're married now. Haha, no, we're not. You scare me. You scare me. Currently, right now, you scare me. At your current position in life, like your current disposition now, is how you scare me. It's the all caps. The all caps will never not be aggressive. Well, I like that you're... Wait, what the fuck? I watch how Perry dresses and copy her every day. I'm so sorry. I dress like shit. But if you want to make it easier for you, H&M Basics. Thank you very much. £3 sale section. These are urban. Oh jeez. These are Urban Outfitters. They got a hole in them. They're supposed to be really like indestructible jeans, but they lied. I can't sew, so I'm probably gonna like, you know, wear these for another year and a half and then get rid of them. But Urban Outfitters and this is it. I've worn this outfit for 3 days. So Show us the socks, you pervert. The socks are nice, actually. They're M&S basics. £5 for a pack of 6. Thank you. I'm literally the worst dresser ever. It's really bad. Really bad. I'm so sorry that you copied me. Copy, like Valkyrie or someone. Copy her. She's fantastic. That's who I copy. I'm on her Twitter constantly being like, that's why I brought the swishy thing that I lost. It was my one cool piece of clothing that I got compliments on. It was because I was literally copying her. Totally. She's great. The sales. Thank you. That saves me so much time. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. Perry's who you copy when you're on a budget. Yeah. Literally worst dresser in the world. Thank you. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna read one more. And then I've got... The fuck is this? Is this a cat version of Golden from K-pop Demon Hunters? Thank you, guys. Thank you. Oh no. Okay, one more. I'll pick a good one. Hmm. Someone keeps spamming that they make various forms of sculptures of Cleedon, my intern's dick. So, there's that. Okay, this one's a fun one. I think you'll get a kick out of this. Here we go. There was a girl I had a crush on, and she knows. One day, I waited for her to get out from bus, and I was in the other side of the street, and I followed her till she's close to her house. I went to her, say hi. She was confused and awkward, seeing her phone, and I asked her if I can hug her. She refused. And then I burnt her house down. Yeah. I think we should stop this. I think we should conclude the confessions section. Because I think it's gotten too serious. I think this is a crime. This is no longer like a cute thing that you did because you're so silly as a teenager. This is like... This is... This is like a new... This is the crime. You asked for creepy things. I really did. How do I have so many messages? Because I asked a Twitch chat for creepy things they've done. That's why I have so many. Thank you, chat, for contributing. I asked a Twitch chat to anonymously tell me the creepy things they've done. Endless content. Endless. Infinite. We could go all day. Oi! Don't you oi me. You know it's true. Prison. Jail. Please help. Get help. If this, I know, like, you know that it's creepy. That's why you've confessed it here, because, you know, I asked for creepy things. You know it's creepy, but the creepy place. But if in case this is something that you still might do, or that you stand behind in any way, shape, or form, or you think it's like not that bad, it's really bad. Prison. I mean, help. Therapy. Turn yourself in. Oh dear. All right. I think we should stop. Okay, one more. Just one more. Okay. I liked a girl I met when she was walking her dog, so I offered to take her dog for walks when she was busy. Turned out it was her boyfriend's dog. Ages went by with him walking her dog without me seeing her. So I asked what happened, and she said they split up. So I was just walking this guy's dog for no reason. They weren't even together. It was just a random guy. You walking his dog for months. All right. Whoever that guy was before, who was a soy boy, beta bitch boy cuck, who was doing all the work for this girl when she had a boyfriend, this tops it. You're the winner. You're the winner of the #1 cuck award. Good job. Good job. Yay, we have a new one. Let's go. Amazing. Okay. Thank you guys so much. Right. We're going to pivot slightly. I'm going to tell you about people who have really big obsessions, but they're not necessarily creepy. They're actually kind of cool. Who wants to see some cool things? Like really genuinely actually cool things. So this is Graham Barker. I'm not actually giving you a choice. This is what I planned. This is Graham Barker. Graham Barker is a man, and he collects something. I'm just going to show you his face. Don't look him up. There's his face. There's Graham. I can't show you anymore because it'll give it away. Looking at Graham's face, he's British as well. What do you think he collects? What do you think? What's he given? Women's teeth. He collects nail clippings. Children, slinkies, panties, guns. You're actually not, some of you are actually not that far off. Those of you who said nail clippings and skin, you're not that far off. Hair? Very close, actually. He collects belly button lint. Lint from his, but also other people's belly buttons. And he puts them in jars. Not creepy. Kind of cool, see? See what I mean? Why? I don't know. But you know what's even fun? He started in 1984. 1984. He's still going. A lot of it's now in a museum. Probably one that specializes in mental health exhibits, I imagine. He categorizes them, as you can see from these jars, these very lovely jars. He categorizes the human belly button lint by color and by year. So, you know, it's not like insane. He doesn't put it all in one jar, you know. He like has a structure, guys. So I'll allow it. Does he have a world record or something at least? I mean, he's in a museum, so I imagine so. Let's go. Yeah, this is Graham. Hi, Graham. Why did you say it was cool? Why did you bait us like this? Well, I just wanted you to think that I was pivoting. I didn't want you to expect it. If I was like, oh, speaking of creepy things, here's a guy who collects something. Ooh, I wanted it to come as more of a shock. You know? We just listened to a guy say he stalked a woman home and followed her on a bus and asked her for a hug. You're a little bit, what's the word? Desensitized. I wanted to resensitize you. How much gram, though? Quite a lot. 1984 he's been collecting it. 1984. Okay. Here's something else. I don't think this is as creepy. Yeah, I don't think this is as creepy. I think it's fine. I muted the wrong thing. How much gram? Should we see if we can get an approximation? Approximately force answer. How much gram of Graham of belly button fluff has Graham Barker collected in total? Never gonna turn around and desert you. Never gonna say you sky. Never gonna say goodbye. Also, apparently you can have belly buttons that are more inclined to accumulating fluff. I imagine that's probably a t-shirt thing, though. You know? I get him. What if someone would want to do a study about the composition of belly button lint across years? Yeah, yeah. I mean, no one yet in 20, 30 years, 30, 40, 50, 50? 40 years has asked him that, though. 22 grams. After 26 years of collecting, approximately 22 gram. Which actually for belly button lint, which basically doesn't have weight at all, is quite a lot. It's quite heavy. I was expecting more. Anyway, okay. This one's not as creepy, I don't think. This is Bettina Dorfman. She's German. Germans in chat go crazy.
I'm collecting Barbie dolls for 18 years, I think so. And I love Barbie dolls because I have played with them in my childhood. And this was a very great time for me.
15,000.
My Barbie
Bjorn, thank you so much for the sub.
shows
Thank you.
the different outfits from the years. And in my collection is the very first Barbie doll. And I'm collecting the vintage and the mod era. And the clothes are very nice.
That's kind of cool. Barbie dolls used to be super popular back in the 80s. It's a nice collection, actually. If you're going to collect, there are so many different kinds of them. Yeah, I like it. I think it's great. I mean, if it was a different kind of doll, then I would find it really creepy. But Barbie dolls aren't creepy. I mean, I say that just as I see this headless, this bodiless, decapitated head over here, and she's plucking its eyes out. Like, that's a little bit creepy. But in general,
they are very lovely and colorful.
I think I just find it a bit creepy because she's German.
It was a very nice
but that's just me.
For the outfits. I'm very excited to see my Barbie dolls and me in the Guinness World Record book.
It's creepy when there's a 15,000 strong army of them sitting in your house. That's so true. That is so true. That's a very, very good point. Yeah, my numbers, I think actually, when was this? 9 years ago? Yeah, my numbers said 18,000. I think she's gotten 3,000 more of them since this video was taken. Oh, I accidentally copied the same thing.
I'm collecting Barbie.
Yeah. My bad. Here's another one. There they are. Oh my god, that Barbie's brown. No way. Let's go. How are there still more for her to collect? They made a lot of Barbies. There are 18,000 different kinds of Barbies? Surely not. How many kinds of Barbies? But maybe they come with different, like, outfits, and then she can get the same Barbie but put different outfits on them, maybe? Tens of thousands? Since 1959. So she only has 18,000. She's slacking. She's only halfway. Oh my god, Barbie got a new hat. And then you gotta get the new Barbie with the hat on it. Yeah. Oh my god. Hi, new. Jesus. Well, alright. Slockington, thank you for the follow. Oh, that was a while ago. Thank you if you're still here. Thank you. Barbies are actually so influential. I remember they had NASA Barbie, which actually flew to space. Barbie's iconic. I really like Barbie. I like the concept of Barbie. Barbie kind of got weird. But, like, when it was made, it was like, here's a woman who's unmarried and is a surgeon. And isn't that was crazy. 1959, here's a woman who's unmarried and has a full-time career by herself and a house that she owns. Like, it was really cool. I like Barbie. And she's hot and glam because you can be both. I'm a surgeon. You are? Wow. You should get a Barbie. Get a surgeon Barbie if you don't already have one. Why isn't there a pregnant Barbie doll? Because Ken came in another box. Aww. I wish I, like, got the joke before I said it out loud, because then I would not have said it. You're so gross. That was so unnecessary, wasn't it? You're ruining Think of Bettina. Okay? Think of Bettina. You've spoiled this for Bettina. Look at her.
I'm collecting.
Look at her innocent little Barbie loving face. Okay? Say that to her. Imagine saying that to her. You've spoiled her whole day. Okay? Streamer syndrome, read it out loud before you say it in your head. Oh, I can't. All the time, man. It's really stupid. I know you read the chat before saying it out loud, so we know you did that on purpose. But I don't read all of the message. I read like the beginning. I skim to see if it's, you know, worth my time. And so I don't read the ends of it. I knew you were making a joke, and I was like, oh, fun, I love a joke. But I didn't. You know? Yeah, reading and processing isn't the same thing. Exactly. Exactly. She has a pregnant Barbie in her collection. I hope so. Probably. Because that's one they would have made, like, a lot for the joke of it, you know? Has she contributed to the Doll Island? We don't talk about the Doll Island. Island of the Dolls. We talked about it last stream. If you like dolls, you should look it up. If you don't like dolls, you should look it up. It's really creepy. You're gonna love it. Island of the Dolls. Enjoy. Okay. She's also written books about Barbie. She's kind of a cool chica. All right, here's another one. I'm going from order of creepiest to coolest. So we started strong with Belly Button Guy. We're going less and less creepy and more cool as we go. So the third least creepy and the third most creepy and the third least cool, I would say, is probably this one. This person, his name is Jean Guy. Guess where he's from? France. Jean Guy Leclerc. He basically just collects Santas and Christmas memorabilia. He has 255,000 Santa Claus items in his house. 255? 25,000. Sorry, that would be insane. 25,000. 25,000 Santa Claus items in his house. So, like, double the amount of Barbie she has. Get fucked, Bettina. Here he is. With all his Santas. Horrifying. Actually horrifying. John Guy. Yep, he's the default character. Any walking sim you ever play, it's John. John Guy is his name. What's his favorite month of the year? October. I cleared out my storage unit recently, so if I was less lazy, I could have a Santa hat on now. But it's downstairs. But can you guys just imagine me with a Santa hat on? Because I have one now. My costume prop box arrived. So, you just like superimpose a Santa hat on me? Thank you. 25,000 Santa Claus items in his house. But he's not the only Christmas-obsessed bitch. Here is someone else. She collects baubles. I think this is delightful.
My grandchildren brought their children here, and they saw what I'd done to the ceiling. They were, oh my gosh. Once I've got my baubles up on the ceiling,
glorious.
You know Christmas is round the corner.
It's glorious. This is beautiful.
Well, here we are.
Imagine being like her grandkid and being like going to grandma's house. Wouldn't you love to go to grandma's house? And then she whips you with a cane, but like it's probably worth it. She's coming after your baubles next.
Years to put together different types.
Wow, look at all the
I have a
baubles.
few here which I'm ready to hang up.
She got bauble
One
antenna.
name, Nana Baubles. Up I get.
They call her Nana Bauble, she
Collection at
said.
the moment
This is
up to
amazing.
Roughly about 1,700.
What?
But I add to it all the time. Oh.
She's a bauble baby.
Some of the most
Your grandma
baubles
used to
I
beat me.
have.
That
From
doesn't surprise
Liberty,
me.
This one here was bought in Liberty. Received it
London.
From everywhere, from all over
Oi.
the place. When we went to Las Vegas for my son's 50th birthday,
I love the music.
this is New York. There's a Coca-Cola lorry.
Wow.
Christmas is coming. I'm picking
Wow.
them up.
Coca-Cola, the official sponsor of Christmas and
And
presents.
as you saw, it took me 10, 15 minutes just to do one. So when you're putting up about 20, you can just imagine. Last year, I did leave them up all year. It was all right. People came in and went, oh my
Wait, she used to take them down and put them back up every year? Nah, you gotta leave that shit up. You gotta just commit to being the Christmas person now. You have to commit to that. There's no way. Especially at her advanced age. Sorry. You met this woman in Swansea. She's lovely. Sorry, every regional accent in the UK, every single one that isn't RP English, my one, I will do Nottingham. Nottingham? Newcastle. Every single regional accent for me is just Newcastle. It's the only one I can do.
God, Christmas already. Now they've been up there.
Do you know why
for
there's
over
no
12
pregnant
months now,
baubles?
So they need to be washed.
Is this
and
the
then
start of
we'll
a
put them
joke?
all back up again.
Oh, she washes them.
And I
Oh
am
my
the
god.
world record holder of the most bauble collection. Merry Christmas to everybody.
So she's not crazy. She's not just the bauble lady. She takes them down every year. She puts them up for Christmas and she washes them. Which was my concern because they're the dust collectors, right? Like her house would be whoosh. But no. She's like she's normal about her 1700 baubles. So much work. Then again, she is retired. So, it's probably just what she does. She just takes them down and then by the time she's taken them down, it's time to put them back up again. Maybe the neighbors help. Maybe her kids help. Yeah. Maybe that's what it is. She's normal. Super. It's a lot of work for an old lady. Yeah, she seems fairly sprightly though. Fairly sprightly. It kind of makes me want to collect baubles. I want to collect something. I don't collect anything. I collect books, but I don't have a bookshelf except that one. But it's full of crap. Fun crap though. When I get my own house, I'll get some bookshelves. And then I'll collect books and make a library, and that's my dream, to have like an actual legit library in my house. So I collect books. They're all in storage. Not my storage this time. Someone else's storage, but still. You collect creepy Twitch chat stories. That's true. From the same author? No. What? Why would I collect books from why would I only put books from the same author? Some of them are from the same author. You're getting a tattoo right now? What's your tattoo? What kind of books do you think you'll collect when you're 75? I don't know. Books about your mum. You could collect mold. I really want a mold lab. I really, really want a mold lab. Like so much. But you know, it's not meant to be. Okay, here's my fifth most creepy, fifth least cool one. Okay, this guy just has the world record for number of world records. So he's like obsessed and addicted to collecting world records. So he just does like random shit all the time.
Hi, I'm Ashrita Furman, and I'm the guy who has the most records in Guinness World Record book. I've been doing this for more than...
He speaks exactly like I imagined him to speak. He's exactly what I thought this guy would be like. Like if you asked me to paint and role play as this guy, that's exactly what I would have said.
30 years.
Not a bad
and
thing.
I just love the Guinness book. I mean, I just find so many challenges, so many fun things to do in the book. I mean, some of the more fun records I've done, one time I pogo stick
This man has a plan.
Mount Fuji in Japan up to the snow line.
What?
I've run a marathon in the fastest time juggling 3 balls.
What?
One time I pogo sticked and juggled together on Easter Island for the longest distance, 4 miles. And I'm always looking for new
Cool.
things to do.
It's
I've been
cool.
up to a lot of great things since the last time you guys spoke to me. I spent last year training on stilts. I
What?
went up to Machu Picchu on stilts. I tried to climb to the top of Machu Picchu on stilts, but the federal police surrounded me and forced me to get off my stilts. So instead, I ended up going to California.
Write
And,
that down.
you-
Write that down for weirdest laws. Not allowed to wear stilts at Machu Picchu. I guess it might damage it. I like this dude. He does so many things. This is epitome of granddad doesn't know what to do with his retirement. Or I guess does really know what to do with his retirement.
Actually a lot of eating records, and for me they're fun because it's sort of like a break from the more challenging ones. And like for instance, I just ate the most Marmite in a minute. It was pretty horrible. I ate about a half a pound of Marmite.
Oh
And
my
the
gosh.
funny thing was that, you know, I ate the Marmite, and then I looked at the rules and I realized that I took the jar off of the counter when I did it, and you're not allowed to do that. The jar has to stay on the counter. So I had to do it again. So I ate a pound of Marmite. It was horrible.
Jesus Christ. That's fun. I wonder if you get the Guinness World Record book now, is it just his face? Just everywhere. Had to. Yeah, that phrasing worries me. It seems like he's having fun. But the had to. Do you think he's a little bit obsessed with it? Has to be dangerous, right? All that salt. Yeah, competitive eaters tend to like account for that over the next week or something. I don't know if he does, or they tend to just like and then get rid of it. Do you know what I mean? Like, so Lauren, thanks for the follow. Thank you. Not necessarily a good thing, but here we go. Okay, this one's really cool. This one's really cool. So I told you there was a man named Ferdinand. He was a postman. And on his rounds every day, he would collect like a brick or a piece of rock or something that he would find on his walk. And he would go to this like site that he decided, and he would lay it, and he would build a palace. And that was 33 years ago, or at least it took 33 years to build the palace. And this is what it looks like now. You're actually not going to believe it. Isn't that insane? How crazy is that? How crazy is that? And he lived to almost 90. Wow. He lived to almost 90 at this time period. Isn't that crazy? It's insane. It's amazing. Japanese streamer went here. Wow. It's so sick. Would be more impressive if it was made out of belly button lint. I agree. Okay, here's one, and this one's a mystery. No one knows how he did it. It was like the pyramids. But this guy basically made the same sort of thing, a castle, but he made it out of coral, like huge coral blocks. And no one knows how he did it, really, because they're really heavy. They're like really heavy. But here he is.
There are some
well, that's
people
not him,
that
but
have no
that's
idea
not
about
him.
it.
But
I mean, they live across the street and they say, "What is that thing over there?" This has been here almost 100 years in Homestead. This is very recent history, but since it's so impressive, it's very well known. This has been put right next to other monuments in the world, like Stonehenge or Machu Picchu, that create that same kind of energy that is so difficult to explain how this guy could do this all by himself.
And he's a skinny little femboy as well. Look at this guy. If he was like a big old muscle man, then I guess so. But these are huge blocks. Like, they weigh a lot. And he looks like he's dying of scoliosis or something. Just because of the way he's sitting, man. He looks like some sort of puppet, like he's not in control of his legs. Engineering! Maybe he taught them to grow on land. After all, he has much experience with growing on land. That was the creepiest way you could have possibly said that, Roger.
At night working, building, with nobody knowing. Everybody trying to gossip and everybody trying to spy on him. But nobody ever saw him.
No one ever saw him do it?
Or bringing them or
he's a wizard.
Out of the ground.
He's a witch.
So when
Burn
people
him.
visited the castle, he always gave tours. That was his way of living. When he gave tours, people would say, "Oh my God, last week when I came, that moon wasn't here. How did he bring it?" And people would gossip around and they would admire him. He was like a celebrity in his own time.
He's a goddamn witch! That's really strange. Magic would have cut it clean, but maybe he just wanted to throw people off the scent. He would do it in the depths of night. No one would ever see him do it, and he'd bring a big 100-pound moon from the ocean and hoist it up high. Witchcraft. There's no other explanation. Either aliens or witchcraft, and I'm not insane, so obviously witchcraft. He actually had a tractor out back. I mean, maybe, but still. Alien witches! Here's a little fun fact for you, but it's not on my list. Here's a little fun fact. the maker of Pokemon, or the creator of Pokemon, Satoshi Tajiri. Anyway, the guy who made Pokemon, he basically, as a kid, was a big old bug collector. He had loads of bugs. He had hundreds and hundreds of bugs, different kinds of bugs. A big old bug boy, basically. And he would look at his bugs and he'd be like, wouldn't that be cool if I made my own types of bugs? So he would make his own types of bugs. And that's how Pokemon was born. Isn't that cool? Makes way more sense. I know, especially since there are so many bug Pokemon. Like, it's a weird thing to have so many bug Pokemon. Like, when I imagine making a Pokemon, I'm all about the dragons. All about the dragons. But he had so many bugs because he's a big old bug boy, you know? Why do you make bug types so weak? Not all bug types are super weak. That's not true. Yes, they are. Yeah, he should have made OP bugs. Although, Wasp Queen, whatever its name is pretty good. He's a big old bug guy. Exactly. I did like the fairy types. In the new ones, there's more fairy. A bug collector, they let them fight to the death. Well, he killed the bugs and framed them, so I don't think he really cares about, like, protecting animals and stuff. Isn't Celebi a bug? I thought she was a fairy. I don't know. Giratina's an OP bug. He does have lots of little tendrils. That's cool. Butterfree can beat an Onyx. Buzzwole is insanely strong. I'm acting like I know. I want to play Pokemon. I want to play Pokemon so bad. I don't want to play the new ones though. I want to play like Diamond. Not the redone one. The fucking original. Have you played the game? Pfft. I know Masayoshi is playing oh, which one is he playing? Ruby or something for the first time. He's never played Pokemon before. John's never played Pokemon before and he's doing it for the first time now. So it's pretty cool. It's reawakened. I've been watching him play. It's reawakened something in me. Play Power. Power goes crazy. I don't like how empty it is. They might have updated it now, but I don't like how empty it is. What's it called? Diamond? I don't know. They redid Diamond. He's playing Emerald. Interesting. They redid Diamond and it's just weird now. I don't know why they redid it. It was perfect the way that it is. It just really hurt my feelings actually that they did a remake of Pokemon Diamond because Pokemon Diamond was the one I played as a kid. And then I'm still a child. I'm still a baby. Little baby boy. And they did a remake of the game that I played when I was a bouncing baby boy, which I still am. So I don't, like, huh? It really hurt my feelings, actually, that they would do a remake of the game that's brand new. Like, it's already brand new, Nintendo, what are you doing? I'm Auntie Sayers now. No! When did it happen? When did this happen? Nintendo's too busy suing people to come up with new ideas. Oof. I feel bad for Satoshi Tajiri because he's such a wonderful, cool person. I don't know anything about who he is as a person, but he made Pokemon, and Pokemon's such a cool game. But Nintendo made it weird. So anyway, he has Asperger's, hence the bugs. The bug collection, Asperger's. I had a friend who collected butterflies. Like, she would see a butterfly and she'd be like, wow, that's so pretty. And then she'd catch it and she'd kill it and then she'd frame it. She collected butterflies. But she also, at the age of 9, would watch lots of true crime. So she'd be sat like this in front of her TV with her legs kicking, because she's a child, eating, like, chocolate when her mum wasn't looking, watching documentaries about he stabbed her 10 times in the face. And then picture of the bathtub where it happened. And I was sat there, like, I've never seen any true crime before. And I was sat there and I was like... So that kind of makes sense why she would... Someone check on her. She's bisexual now. I don't know why that's relevant. I just thought that was a fun fact. She's always been bisexual, but... Presumably. But there it is. We all know about... I don't know, is butterfly collecting in true crime as a child a symptom of bisexuality? I don't know. Symptom? Symptom's the wrong word. You get what I'm saying. Bisexual. Because of the butterflies. Yeah. Correlation, not causation. Is Asperger's an outdated label? I don't know, actually. I have a few friends who are diagnosed with that. But that doesn't really mean anything. I don't know, is it? That's fun. Why? Holy homophobia. Not homophobia. Broad sweeping generalizations. Different. Different things. Still bad. Different things. The only bi I have is by myself. What? Wait, what? Why would you say? Gurpreet, thank you so much for the follow. It's all under just autism in general. They don't like to specify the Asperger part. Interesting. I didn't know that. Thank you. She dates serial killers from all genders. Exactly. Exactly. All by myself. Can you help me with my homework? No. Mm-mm. Nope. Cannot or will not. A little bit of both. Sorry, Raja. Sorry. Yeah. So after they basically remade the game that is brand new, Pokemon Diamond, they remade it, even though I'm still here and still a bouncing baby boy, and I don't understand why you would need to remake a game that's brand new, Nintendo. I don't understand. Pokemon Diamond is brand new. Why would you remake it? Also, the remake is really old now. It's been ages. Anyway, this came up on my phone. This bounced right up on my phone, like the day it happened. And here it is. And I've shown you some of these before, but they're really fun. It's an ad for trauma. And the adverts were like, you've seen these before, and I think I've showed you them before, but the ads are like, the ads are like, oh, look at these, listen to these sounds. And it's like a woman going, oh, and it's like, if you hear a woman, you have childhood sexual abuse trauma. And if you hear a mouse, then you're fine. But it is a woman. So that's what they're like. Genuinely, they're like that. Oh, look at these ink blot tests. And it's clearly just like a butterfly. It's clearly a moth. If you see a moth, then you are anally fisted by your uncle. And if you see a hairbrush, then you're fine. You're gay. If you see a moth, you're a homosexual, and we can help. And they're really bad. They're really stupid, and they're really bad. But I thought we'd take the test. I don't think we're ever gonna see our results of it, but I thought it might be fun to see the test. Because I'm not signing up to this shit. That's still all my data. But here we go. Take test. What is your gender identity? There are only 2 options. So choose your age. In your childhood, your parents were... I had no parents. How can you describe the environment you were growing up in? I don't know, man. I played Sims for 16 hours a day and no one noticed. What's that? No one told me to go outside. I grew up in the woods. I was raised by wolves. This is private. Private! Neglect. Neglectful and lonely. Don't answer for me. Don't answer for me. Fine. Which memories from your childhood are prevalent? Not sure. What situations trigger emotional reactions or flashbacks from your past? Neglected! I was raised in the woods. Have you ever experienced chronic pelvic pain? What? Wait, what? The pelvis, does that count the U? But I don't think it's chronic to have periods. It's chronic, man. It's every month. No, I'm good. I'm all Gucci. Can you relate to this statement? I often have panic attacks or anxiety triggered by childhood memories. No. Do you see depression or low mood as normal and just part of who you are? Yep, I'm a gamer. How long have you been feeling this way? Did you know, according to research, women... You're just saying that because you would have said the same thing. You would have said men if I had clicked the men button. According to research, women are twice as prone to PTSD after experiencing childhood trauma compared to men. Yeah, fuck you guys. I don't know what study they're looking at for that. That seems wrong. That seems incorrect. But fuck you guys. Yeah. My problems are more important than yours because I have a vajayjay. Little vajayjay. Cool. Can you relate to this statement? I use jokes or sarcasm to deal with difficult memories from my past. No! I'm just funny. It's not my fault. It's not rooted in trauma. I'm just hilarious. It's not like... What do you feel when being in the spotlight? Satisfaction. Sup? Look at me. Look at me more. I feed off it. It's my currency. This is Gloria. Oh, it's the oh, what are they called? I can't remember. What are they called when the people talking? Yep. What are they called? They're a bad sign when they really push testimonials. Thank you. When they really push testimonials front and center, it's a really bad sign for the site. It means basically the evidence that it works is someone saying that it works, which is not data and not science. So be very careful. If all you see is testimony, they probably suck. Gloria says, relationships with my family no longer bother me, as Breeze showed me the power of resilience. She rates it a 4.9. I didn't realize that their rating system had that level of granularity. Have you ever seen a star rating system that lets you vote in 0.1s? I have never seen that. Wait, can I take this picture? Oh my god, I can. Wait. Image search. Adobe stock photo ginger redhead images. Thought so. Really easy to do. I could just drag it. I didn't even need to screenshot it or anything. Okay. Next one. Do you ever tend to change your behavior to fit in with different social groups or situations? Literally every single person ever in the world. Chat, do you tend to change your behavior to fit in with different social groups or situations? Yeah, it's crazy. Oh, I have another question for you that kind of means that you suffer from really intense childhood trauma if you answer yes. So be really careful. Do you breathe air? Because that's a sign that something deeply emotional is going wrong. In your relationship with others, do you often keep the distance? Try not to get attached? Struggle to express your feelings? Avoid conflict at all costs? Struggle to trust? Oh, Jesus Christ. Can you relate to this statement? I'm repeatedly drawn to people who treat me poorly. No, absolutely not. Fuck them. I prefer to breathe chlorine myself. Ah, you're one of the chlorine people. Thanks, Freud. Or something. All the above. What do you feel when seeing some children receive what you lacked in childhood? Happiness. Good for the kids. Yeah, kids. Have you ever struggled with a fear of being judged or rejected by others? No. Can you relate to this statement? I feel like there is a delay between my feelings and my ability to articulate them. No, I'm really good at articulating my feelings. I do it for a living. I feel happy. Currently. How are you guys feeling? How are you guys feeling? Do you? Ned. Do you really? You're uncomfortable? You're pretty good? You're like average? You feel powerful. All right. Scary. You feel relaxed. You're depressed. Oh, I'm sorry. Have you considered ice cream? Exclamation mark, asterisk. Kind of dissociative. Oh, I'm sorry. But you're doing okay. You hang in there. Chilled. Tired. You're alive. That's good. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Amazing. Do you struggle with low self-esteem or self-worth? No. What do you expect to get out of healing your childhood trauma? Literally nothing. Oh my god, we're almost at the end. Thank God. I didn't expect to be bearing my soul to you today. Improve my love life? No. Enhance overall happiness? No. Learn to express myself? No. Improve my career? No. Reconnect with my parents? No. Learn to set boundaries? No. Accept myself as I am. Oh, I have to click one? There's no other button? I'm great. I have boundaries. This is fine. That's fine. This is fine. This is fine. I guess. Cool. I guess you can always be improving your happiness, I suppose. How much time are you willing to dedicate to a personalized plan to help heal your childhood trauma? I don't want to heal it. What should we call you? John Guy. Oh. Okay, so they, having asked me no questions about my sleep habits, daily exercise, or anything like that, they've determined that my quality of sleep is really low. Oh, this is just general. Before healing childhood trauma, after healing childhood trauma. And it goes up. Sleep, relationship, health, and self-acceptance all goes up. Stonks! Yeah. Oh, it's calculating my personalized results. Do you find yourself frequently avoiding places, people, or activities that remind you of your past? No. Do you often feel a sense of being constantly on edge? Well, this chair is really like small, so I am like honestly always on edge, like literally, like. But I don't think that's what they're asking. My past doesn't haunt me anymore, and finally live at peace with who I truly am, says the testimonial. Have you noticed significant changes in your eating habits as a response to stress? I mean, I eat ice cream when I'm sad. Does that count? This seems like a scam. Yes. Yeah. Ava, 25, New York. I spent half of my life trying to accept my past, and Breeze helped me finally let go. Sophia, 22, Dallas. Enter my email. Okay. Ugh. Do I have a spam one? Cleedum? Is it Gmail? What's your email address? Get him at Gmail. It's Gmail. Cleedum? No, not your actual email address, Cleed. Cleed, no. Have some boundaries, bro. Do we need to sign you up to... We need to sign you up to Breeze? Where are your boundaries? Don't let me use your actual email address. Jesus Christ. What have I done to the boy? Oh my gosh. Feel the difference in just 7 days. Before you are a wilting flower, and afterwards you blossom. Contribute what you feel's right. No, none. 0. 0. Your results and personalized plan have been reserved for the next 15 minutes, and here's a countdown timer. Okay, here's what we're gonna do, chat. Oh, can I just click get my result and plan? I have to pay for it. Oh. No, I'm not doing this. But 1,022 people have, and they really enjoy it. So that's the Breeze test. Isn't that fun? But what's interesting is that, like, the ads aren't like that. The ads are seriously intense. Like I told you at the beginning, they play like a sample of a woman talking, very clearly a woman talking, and they'd be like, if you hear a woman, then you would like locked in a cage as a baby and you don't remember. Because you blocked it out, Freudian repression. And if you hear a dog, then you're fine. That's genuinely what it is. Can you remove the blur element? Interesting. Yo, why can't I, can I? Wait, is this a picture? No, HTML. Search with Google Lens. I have a feeling that this isn't personalized. I have a feeling that it's just like a picture. Oh, inspect element. Oh, that's a good idea. Inspect. Is this like literally a blur filter? Am I allowed to edit this? I don't know if 0 is the right thing to do. I doubt they'd let me edit their page, you know what I mean? Oh, I'm not skilled enough at this to know what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm doing. Blur. None. 0. Inspect element is in fact banned in 124 countries. Really? Shame on Breeze. I think it's just a generic. Yeah, it's just a... Oh, wait! We might be able to see file names if it's like a stock thing. I don't know. I'm not skilled enough to do this. Hacker mode engaged. Yeah, chat. Didn't you know? Let me see if I can fix this. Let me see if I can get to the root of this. Just give me 2 seconds, okay? I'm just gonna really check if I can like get to the bottom of it. Because basically I don't wanna like I wanna do my own coding to see if I can unblur this instead of like actually doing the whole thing. Cause you know what I'm saying, right? Like it's actually really I don't like editing someone else's page because I like to feel more in control of it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I really like to feel like I'm doing something properly. But here we go. Damn, she's goated. I really am. Look, I'm not even looking, but I know what I'm doing is right. So there it is. I love this website. Okay. It looks like matrix code. This is what all coding looks like. She's not even looking at the keyboard. Look, Mom. No hands. Access denied. Wait, what? No hands. Not a thing. I'm doing it with my mind. See? Look at me. Access granted. This is what real coding looks like. Is this technically feat content? What is wrong with you? Teach me, Perry, teach me. If you don't, like, know this website, I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'm going to gatekeep it. It's my favorite website of all time. Genuinely, of all time. It's just a console. It's just a blank console. I'm really doing it myself. So there it is. Perry's part, chimp. I knew it. Hacker typer. Oh my gosh. All right. So. Petition for you to upgrade your terminal theme. Maybe. Okay. So, for today's stream, I believe. Okay. In honor of stalkers, of obsessed people, r/limerence, in honor of that, we're going like this. Guys. Thank you so much for the stream today. If you like what you see, remember to follow. If you don't, do it anyway. Twitter for announcements, Instagram for pictures, and Discord for everything else. So like TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch, and I post regularly, so make sure to subscribe. And the next stream is tomorrow, Friday at 4 p.m. British time. Thank you so much. That's the stream. Spam that raid message. We're raiding Michelle because I got banned in her stream last like 2 days ago. Whoops. She unbanned me though, it's okay. But I got banned in her stream. Like straight away. You were there. Some of you were there. There's a clip. Whoops. Anyway, this is for you, Michelle. suddenly goes away somehow. One step closer. I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. Creepy. Love you for 1,000 more. Time. Oh. Imagine this, but like I just got off a bus and followed someone home. Time stands still. Beauty in all she is. I will be brave. I will not let anything take away. Bye, everyone.